There it is. Hey.
Okay, I am also ready.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna wait for Chris to get in first before talking, but...
Yeah. Hold up, there we go.
Skylet, there we go. We're loading in. We're loading in. Alright, so last time, you guys gone through the rest of that little dungeon of there. And you found yourself exiting a certain area. And instead of continuing, instead of going eastward, you decided to continue down the down the road southward. Ended up running into orcs. Well, you're at least half a day's away from town at the moment. Would you guys like to take a rest a little bit just to recover your HP, or would you prefer to continue on to town?
What time of day is it?
Did anyone lose health?
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't.
So did Pitch.
What a pleb. What a pleb, you fucking
Chris.
loser. Fucking lost health.
Chris.
You suck.
Chris! I'm the
You
tank.
suck.
Eventually they're gonna hit
Pitch
me.
almost
You suck.
got lucky
Fucking
enough
lost
where
health.
they
Fucking loser.
didn't die.
That's health is super wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, I technically shot myself.
Yep, you technically shot yourself.
Alright.
But yeah, what time of day is it?
It's noon.
Touch yourself. Edge.
Gotta edge yourself a little bit here.
Edge yourself so we can keep going.
I think we should keep going.
Alright.
It's the daytime and we like the light.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't have someone that chose to get disadvantage in light this time.
Would rather want to sleep in a town than in the middle of the day.
Well, it'd be a nice short rest, not sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we could short rest.
Ta-da!
That wouldn't take too long.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Okay, what
Hey.
do I roll?
Fuck, you're gonna roll? Fuck it, I'm good. Fuck that. Can I pass? Can I just straight up pass?
Well, if we're doing a short rest, we might as well do it right.
No. I'm missing 1 HP. I'm thinking I'm fucking great. This might come back to bite me, but that's fine.
No, you'll be fine.
I'll just make a new character for next time. It's not an issue.
It's
Surprise, rocks fell. It killed only Cassandra.
it's your hit
Yeah, I
dice
take
plus your
exact-
Constitution modifier, right?
Take
so.
exactly enough. You take exactly enough damage to kill me.
I'm back at
If I had
max.
that, if I had that one fucking HP, I would have lived. Oh man, what a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my what's it called?
He's gonna edge himself.
The rest of my lay on hands.
Edge.
Okay.
And I'm full.
Cool.
Edging himself.
So, after a short rest, you guys ended up continuing down the cobblestone road. And at some point, as you're going, you start hearing the telltale sound of water rushing by. And you found yourself coming towards a bridge.
There are things on the other side of the bridge. Oh, it's a town! Yay!
You can see in the water there's large pieces of wood floating down and hitting a rock and kind of tilting over towards the other side of the river from you, and you see someone's lifting and placing that wood on a wagon that's pretty full already.
Nice.
And across the wooden bridge are two guards nervously keeping an eye out over something. What do you guys want to do?
Probably just walk up to them, say hi.
Oh,
Going to town.
you guys can do that.
Yay!
Let's go say hi.
All right. So, we got.
We gotta find the dude.
Are you gonna try to do the full edge thing, or are we doing sensible?
Bruh.
What do you mean full edge?
Just all you have to do is just continue. You don't even have to waste your breath. Just press your sword.
Alright, so you guys kind of cross the bridge, and I'm pretty sure I got you guys on the right map, haven't I?
Yep, there's a bridge now.
There's a
Okay.
bridge. There's a town. There's a dude moving along onto a cart.
Yeah.
Move all the way forward to guard time.
Yeah, okay. I was like watching
Until
this, and I'm like, no one's doing a damn thing. So I'm like,
Yeah, no.
so you guys can reach up, and the guards halt. All right.
Yeah.
What business do you have in Candlekeep?
I touch my sword.
Edge!
Hey, Ruskin, how about
Scream
how about
And then they
Ruskin?
kinda come. And then they eye you. Sir?
Hey, Ruskin, you wanna talk?
Do a roll for intimidation check.
Intimidate them.
Nick. Thank you.
19.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Jesus fuck.
I have a
Okay.
+6 from all my charisma.
I know. Jesus fuck. So, at least one of the guards is like fully, extremely pale. The closest one towards you. So this poor bastard.
I think you're in GM mode again.
I think I am in GM mode. Hold on. There we go. So this poor bastard
There it is.
is completely terrified. The other one's shaky as hell as he's sitting there. Okay, kind of lowers his nerve for a second, takes a slight breath, and goes, "What? What business do you have here?" Kind
Bitch, what were we doing here again?
Do it again. No, dude, press the sword again.
I'm not doing it again.
Do it again.
No,
Do it again.
once is enough, alright?
and
Oh,
you can see
great.
you can see the shaky one's like doing a signal, like behind him. And although you can't see it, you notice that in these towers over here, there are slits pointing out in different directions.
Bitch, what were we doing here again?
Edge says,
We came here to get a magic item repaired, remember?
Right. We came here to get a magic item repaired.
oh. And I can't even fucking remember the guy's name right now. Jesus.
Ruskin? That guy?
Not Ruskin.
No.
That's our guy.
That's your guy. The other one.
That's our guy.
I don't
He's
know
there.
which guy
Here,
you're
by the
talking
way.
about.
He's right there.
Way on the other side.
Ruskin.
The repair
What a
dude.
time when you don't remember your fucking employer's name.
I didn't know which guy he was
He's
talking
giving you money.
I thought he forgot about Ruskin, not like one of the guards or
No,
whatever.
I mean, to be fair, he was like, kind of just staring gormlessly into the distance opposite of where you were. But yeah, no, so
Erskine stopped at the bridge and looked off into the distance. We're like, man, okay, see ya, dude. We're gonna go into town.
So, all right. Oh, repairment for a magical item.
Yep.
Ah, the guild, the artisan guild would be able to do that. That what was his name? What was his name? Ah, Gilmore Silvertree, if I remember correctly. He should be at the Mermaid Inn, or Mermaid's Grotto, as it's actually officially called. You can see that it's, and then he kind of half turns, and it keeps an eye on you guys, and points down the road. Just follow the main road down fully till you get to the docks. And it should be near that. That's where he usually is. For obvious reasons. He kind of chuckles nervously. You may continue. And they both of them kind of step aside.
Thank
And
you
you
very
guys
much.
continue to enter. No problem, sir.
I tap my sword as we're walking through the gate.
Urge! And they kind of both jump and curse.
Can't believe you remembered that.
Are you regretting it?
Slightly. I am.
To be fair, if you took it away from him, he'd just do it with his character.
I know. He's allowing me to do it.
It's just more menacing coming from the sword, that's all.
Yeah. So, to preface this, you guys are a hell of a bit taller than the actual town at the moment, and the mileage is completely off. But welcome to Candlekeep.
Candlekeep?
Yeah,
What do they keep
because
here?
I forgot to name it, and I came to it for the very first thing that came to my mind.
Nice.
Who knows what they keep here?
Could be anything. Maybe wax figures.
So, as you go down the
Cat.
street, you see that there's a large profusion of wagons full of wood and other materials going down one way, and then children are kind of dancing around and kind of laughing a little bit in the general vicinity over here.
I'm going to assume there's supposed to be more buildings here.
Yo, I heard
Yes.
children like talking swords. Why don't you show them one?
Please
So,
don't. I didn't give you that enchantment to do that.
No, they love it. They're so enthused by weird things.
by the way, this is
Moderation,
what was causing me
Cassandra.
issues.
Moderation.
Yeah, but the children will love it, though.
It gets quite annoying after a while, though. Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. Nudge, nudge. So,
I did no
as you got
nudging.
Look, you said wink, wink. I have to say nudge, nudge. So, down this, see that the main road splits into four corners pretty soon after exiting the gateway. To the left, you see what looks like an arena setup, but you can tell it was probably more for the guards than anything, because almost all the people that are in there, aside from some curious teenagers and what have you, were people in guard uniform. And to the right, you can tell it is the guards' keep, and we're in barracks. So where do you guys want to go? They said that all the way down near there is near the docks is where you'll find the Mermaid's Grotto, which is where Silverleaf is supposed to be.
Do you guys want to just go there, or do you want to stop somewhere first?
I need to see if there's a guild in town. I haven't gone to the guild yet. My master told me that one of the first things I need to do is go join the guild.
Alright. I
So,
got things
okay,
I
go.
need to do, so... How about we meet back up in an hour?
Great.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're gonna go talk to a guard to figure out where things are. Even though it's pretty damn obvious where some of the things are.
A guards are just around town. Really, wherever.
Yeah, they're patrolling the area and what have you, and are going through neighborhoods and what have you. So the closest one you guys talked to said, "All right, so general places. We have a couple of inns here and there, but the Mermaid's Grotto is the more famous one here. We also have a blacksmith and quite a few other stores near the docks because that's where the shipwrights are, and that's basically their general area. That is actually where the Mermaid's Grotto is, for obvious reasons. For Artisans Guild and what have you, that would be kind of it indicates over and points about a little while back, but you have to go down closer to the docks. They prefer to not have easy access for an odd quirk from their guild master. So you have to go straight down and then make a right and go straight back up. Which is going to be this building. Blacksmiths and other sundries are going to be over here. This is where shipwrights are, or like basically the headquarters for shipwrights. The Mermaid's
Shipwright Guild.
Yeah, basically. And then the Mermaid's Grotto is over here. Oh, and then as you guys start walking off to do your own thing, so he says, "Oh, by the way, Silverleaf is the guild master, and he's more than likely at the Mermaid's Grotto." He was directing that to you, Pitch.
Okay.
So, what are we doing?
There wouldn't happen to be any alchemists in town.
There's a few here and there. It'd be good if you went over here, because that's where this is the general store, and like the alchemy lab is more than likely inside, or like it's a combination of an alchemist and a general store.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go get some alchemy stuff. Pitch, you go to the guild, I suppose, and Cassandra find something to do. We'll meet back up at the Mermaid's Grotto. Sound good?
Fuck
Okay.
me.
All right.
Woot woot. Let's go.
Woo! So, to start with, let's start with the adventures of.
Roll a dice. It's the game of determined by
Yeah,
dice.
I
Just
know.
roll dice.
Hold on.
Yeah!
Swapping shit up. Hold up.
There it is. Yeah, probably should have called.
Probably should have thought about who was each number, yeah.
Okay.
No fucking choice. Go ahead and just mark it down to a D2. I'll be back.
Alright, mark it down to D1. I'll be back.
I'm confused.
Huh?
What just happened?
I'll be back. That's
so
what happened.
will I. So Ian's going.
Okay, I guess I'm going.
Yep, alright, barely you're going. Okay. And that's
To
the
the
wrong song.
guild hall.
To the guild hall. Give me 1 second, that was the wrong music. But
So, question:
alright.
How are you gonna keep track of like time and stuff? Like, are you gonna actually keep track of the days, weeks, months?
Not usually, no.
Because it costs me 5 gold a month to keep my guild membership up.
We'll figure something out in like 2 seconds.
Well, we know
Alright.
that our adventure's taken like 3-4 days so far.
Roughly, yeah.
And later on, when we actually start doing more sophisticated stuff and not fighting a battle every day, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have time to burn, and we'll just start going through days like very quickly.
Alright. So you're going to watch me like frantically make this as we're going.
Assuming this is the guild house and it's different floors.
Yep.
Okay.
So the first floor you're in, which I haven't put your character in, hold on, is going to be basically the reception area.
Probably label. Let's text. Text. Red. I'm assuming the top one is floor 1.
Yeah. Yeah, this week has just been kind of really interesting for me, so apologize for being half-assed.
No worries.
It's okay.
We understand.
Example, they want me to work 38 hours next week.
Think of all that money.
Hoping I can give one of my shifts to someone. Remember, I still have schoolwork to do. And art takes a good amount of time.
Alright.
This is the entrance,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm going. Give me. That is interesting. I thought I already moved you. Boop. There, map. There, token. Alright, so as you come through the door, let's see. So your character is going to be over here. This is the door.
Okay.
As you kind of walk in, you see a kind of a burly guy with red hair, and what looks like on the desk was supposed to be lots of like documents and what have you. He's kind of pushed them aside, and he's been like tinkering with something with a hammer, and he's like super focused on that at the moment.
So he's the only one in here?
As far as you can tell.
Is this like an actual reception desk or?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go walk up and introduce and say hi.
So you kind of amble up and you just say hi, right?
Hello there.
Oh, almost drops the hammer before he catches it and goes, "Oh, hi. Yeah, He kind of stares at you for a second. Madam? How can I help you?
I'm here to join the guild.
Oh, the Artisans Guild?
Indeed, I am. I have
Sorry
a letter.
for
Of
the...
I have a letter of introduction from my master.
So you give it to him?
Yeah.
Starts reading it. Goes, kind of gets as he goes through and gets progressively paler, and goes, I'm just not the level for this type of thing. And he kind of takes the letters, like, kind of gently folds it up, and then he
And
kind
hands
of
it back.
nope. He's gonna put it down on the desk for a second. Crouches down. And you hear him rummaging underneath the desk and cursing, and then pulls out a metal chest that has intricate runes and a locking system. And you see him fiddle with it for a little bit, clocks it open, takes the letter, and gently places it in and closes it. You see the lock spin into action, and the runes light up. He's like, "We'll hold on to this. This needs to be confirmed by our master, but hopefully we will have you in here. We kind of would love that."
Where's the guild master?
Currently he is in the mermaid's grotto, kind of a lech. And kind of laughs awkwardly. And don't mind the fact that it's sounds like it's pretty damn empty here. Most of us are part of either go through carpentry or what have you, and are currently trying to repair a ship. Not a lot of us. A lot of issues were happening at the time. At this time, we can tell what caused it, but we don't know where the culprits are and what have you, and it's just causing us more things to deal with.
I could
But-
try looking.
Hmm?
No, you continue.
It's like, but if I can get a confirmation from the guildmaster, we can get this all sorted out and get you officially in. I'm pretty much putting you down as a more than likely a member. Then we'll forward it to the head offices in essence.
All right.
Dio, and like, would you kind of want the tour? He kind of awkwardly asks you.
That would be nice.
Oh, very well. So he kind of walks off and starts awkwardly going over here. Over to this area, and then it's like, oh, up these stairs, and then we're gonna go up there to those stairs. So he's coming up, and he's gonna climb up the stairs. There, all right, so down there is where we keep our reception and like more than storage than anything. Up here is where we usually end up drafting ideas and keeping most of the records. So, and then he kind of directs you to like this desk. Is like, we usually have our main architects and what have you be drafting and talking up here. We also have a bunch of meetings over in this area. We were very informal and very, very small, mind you. We were just set up a couple years ago, you see.
Ah, that explains why it's not one of those huge, grandiose guild houses my master told me about.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of roughly major city levels of stuff. We basically took over someone's old lord's house like vacation house that he wasn't really wanting to deal with anymore. So yeah. Now, if you want, we can continue up the stairs behind you to where we usually end up having a nice little area for guests and what have you that are coming, or
Okay.
so kind of climbs up here. All right. So this is where we generally where the guildmaster likes to usually have meetings, considering it's real close towards his house or sleeping area more than anything. And here he points to this door is basically his store, the guildmaster's storage of just general materials. And yeah, it's not that much, I know, but it's home.
It's a very nice place.
Thank you. Now, I kind of have to get back to work. The kind of gives a nervous laugh as he kind of hefts his hammer a little bit. So, if you were, I kind of need the guildmaster to be able to fully do it, especially considering the type of letter you got. It's kind of very, very important. So I'll keep a hold of it. The only person who's going to be able to open that now is my guildmaster. So no one else will be able to see it besides me, you, and my guildmaster. If that's okay with you.
Okay.
Kind of grins and happily. It's like, all right. So, it's like, give me 1 second, and he kind of rushes over to this table area where there's another pile of papers. Kind of ruffles up a little bit, and then pulls out a parchment and sticks it and grabs a ink bottle and some quill and a quill. Sticks it in, dips it, and then it hands you the quill. And it's like, so sign here. This is only temporary, so that you got, so that we have your signature saying that you really want to actually join. And I'll let you go on your merry way until the guildmaster accepts.
Okay. I'm going to look over the form first.
Oh, okay. So the form is just saying here. It legitimately just says, "Here are the I am submitting an application to join the Artisans Guild, and I need approval from a member of a higher standing in the guild to actually join. And I know this and agree to the terms that I will not. If they say it's not acceptable, then the application will be terminated."
Okay. I sign it.
Okay. It's like, thank you. Kind of.
Now question, what do I sign it in? Do I sign it in common, or do I sign it in Dwarvish, or do I sign it in ooze? I'm going to sign in common.
Sign it which way you think would be appropriate for you. Do you think they will be able to understand primordial?
Well, it's less can they understand primordial, can they understand ooze?
Primordial is the language, or the written language of the ooze, if I remember it, though, right?
What?
Said I thought the primordial's language, written language, was ooze. Or not ooze, but primordial. I reversed it.
Ooze is a dialect of primordial. It sounds like a butchering of Terran and Aquan.
Yeah. And if I remembered right, the written language was primordial. Or based off primordial. It's kind of like saying orcs' written language was just weird ass Dwarven, which is true.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then ooze is weird ass primordial.
Until told otherwise. All right.
I will sign in common.
Okay, cool. You sign in common, and you give him back the thing. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you possibly soonish. As he merrily jaunts his way back to the reception area.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.
I'm now gonna go explore town.
Okay. You
Now,
exit.
are the other two back?
Fucking, I'm back. Yeah, how's it going?
Nick
Chief?
has been
Yep.
quiet.
I've
So-
been back, but
He's been back for a while, but he
Fucking
hasn't
you
been saying
suck.
anything.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Fucking what?
All right. So tell me when you guys are gonna go. Where you guys are gonna go?
Sandra, do you have anything?
Bro, I'm going straight to Mermaid's Grotto.
Alright. I guess I'm going then.
Why?
As in going to do something, not going to the Mermaid's Grotto.
Well, I'm gonna go there and see if I can find the guy. While the rest of the team is faffing about.
Alright. I'll go to the alchemist.
Go.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm
Time's up.
fixing something. All right. So you kind of go into the store. This is part of what I'm talking about, the theater of mind behind you. So you kind of walk into the store, and it just got hustle bustle. You see a lot of adults around shopping here and there and what have you. And in one corner, it's like the usual general store. The person behind the counter is smiling politely and keeping an eye on the things over there, and on one side, and then the other side, you can see a table, another counter, and what have you, and you can tell on that counter you can see a bunch of vials and stuff, and a little experiment happening on one corner of it. And the woman there is carefully pouring specific concoctions and what have you there, and kind of like humming to herself. What do you do?
I'll walk up to the counter and ask the person there a question.
So you walk up, and and he goes, hers. This is going to be a fun time. So you sit, you walk up to her, and she's like, almost drops the bottle she was holding, and hastily kind of grabs it, but the other one tips over and spills. Oh, drat! Oh, drat! Oh, drat! Oh, drat! Can I help you? As she reaches down and grabs a cloth and starts wiping the table.
I was wondering.
Yes.
I was wondering if you had any petrified eyes of an.
Petrified eyes of a newt.
Yeah.
She kind of taps her chin a little bit. Give me 1 second. I'll go double check. And so she turns around and goes behind a door, or goes through a door behind her. And I can hear her rummaging and go, petrified newts? No. Eyes of newts. Okay. Eyes. Basilisk eyes. There we are. Comes back and you see her. She's carrying a little wooden case and puts it down. on a clear spot and opens it. And inside you see little vials filled with unblinking, staring eyes. So these are petrified eyes of Newt. How many would you prefer to have?
I suppose that matters on how much they cost.
Ah, kind of grins. That is going to be 10 silver per.
Isn't that
They
just
are
a gold?
Newts.
Wait, is it 100 silver to a gold or 10 silver to a gold? It's 100, right?
It's 100 silver.
Okay. How many eyes do you have?
Oh! Kind of looks at the thing. 1, 2. 24 at the moment. They're kind of hard to come by for kind of obvious reasons. Kind of grins sheepishly. We are kind of as like, although we are a kind of a hustle bustling town, not a lot of use for eyes of newts usually. We keep a stock just for the venturing type, and eyeing you is like that's kind of what we you're kind of what we're expecting. So 24.
If I buy all of them, could you knock down 10 silver?
Her eyes kind of go widen a little bit. So
230 silver for all 24, yeah.
Yes.
Can he even carry that many?
They're in small little vials, dude.
Oh, I was thinking more.
If you thought they were
He
actual,
doesn't want to
you-
devalue his bag of infinite bullshit.
No, my bag just holds mostly infinite bullshit. By which I mean it only holds like 500 pounds of shit.
It's a lot of shit.
That is
Still
a lot of shit.
But if I can make more, then I can hold even more shit.
Alright, well, here's 230 silver. I'll take those eyes of newts.
You take the money, and she just kind of goes, do you have enough room for the entire thing, or would you prefer just to take all the vials?
I suppose I'll take the vials.
Ah, good. Didn't really want to ask the carpenters for another box, and it's all fun. And so as she's muttering to herself, she pulls them all out. And here you go. The guy attentively goes there, takes the money. All right. Is there anything before that? Before you leave, or are done, or whatever? She kind of laughs nervously.
What kind of potions sell here?
Standard fare, mostly. Primarily standard healing potions, and we're kind of low on the other type of healing potions because the guards are needing them, considering the entire debacle that's been happening.
Debacle?
So see, we've been building a ship recently, a new one for the good old country. And it kind of sort of maybe got sabotaged. It wasn't very hard to figure out who. Orcs. They aren't very subtle, but they were sneaky enough. We haven't found them, but we know that they're still in. We feared that they would be attacking our lumberjacks as well, who's been gathering the supplies for the reconstruction of what was already lost on that ship. But don't know where it would be. So yeah, if you were wondering why there is a bunch of guards running around and here and there, that'd be the reason. We're still trying to figure out where they're coming from and what have we. And then she kind of eyes around a little bit. rumor has it there might be that Thieves Guild might have helped them, but that's more than likely not, considering, well, Thieves Guilds prefer to be profitable instead of having the entire operation destroyed because of, well, pissing off the guards all the time.
Well then, that's some interesting little information you've given me.
Kind of grins a little bit. It's like, yeah. So you might be able to run into and figure that if you want to, considering adventuring types like to figure things out like this, which is pretty neat. She kind of gives you an awkward thumbs up a little bit.
What's your name?
Adeline Farkchild.
Guts. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Guts.
How do you spell her name?
All right. See, ADLYN, and then Fairchild is FAIRCHILD.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing down notes.
I noticed.
Woot woot.
Because I'm going to probably be bugging you because I'm not writing down shit right now.
What a time.
Anyway, main thing you have is healing potions. That's about it.
Yeah. There's not a lot of I've been trying to do some experimenting here and there, but the supplies and everything. Well, we'd probably be better if we were using most of the supplies to prevent more problems with orcs and stuff.
All right. I hand her gold.
She takes the gold. Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Kind of puts the gold away. All right. You have a wonderful day. Don't be a stranger, and hopefully you'll enjoy your stay here.
I will. And I take my leave.
All right. So everyone else are going to be heading towards.
I believe Cassandra made it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull Cassandra up there in a second. All right. I have to see. You know what? That's what's been causing me problems. Usually having music playing. Do, 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 do. There we go. So, Cassandra, whilst everyone else is going around and dealing with things on their own little areas, you decided to go straight down and not even trying to stop for detours, just straight to the Mermaid's Grotto. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure I have your character set up before I forget. Boop. So, you kind of immediately enter. And yet, as you do so, I hate this sometimes. You immediately enter, and you can tell this is a rather interesting little area. In the central area is a pool, and if you
Fucking, was there a mermaid in it?
there is a mermaid in there.
Oh shit!
Yes, this is in fact a mermaid's grotto because there is fucking mermaids that work here.
Does the mermaid own the place?
Likely, very likely.
Yes.
Neat.
So
Don't worry,
currently,
you can-
there's no one that currently the mermaids are kind of absent at the moment.
It's kind of weird. That's fine.
Don't forget,
Possibly
you do have
working
a
with something.
don't forget you have a way to communicate with me if you need anything.
And you kind of see you can see around there's a couple patrons here and there, and in one corner where the bartender is an orc, kind of cleaning a glass and eyeing things, and making sure things are going as barmaids and what have you are running around, making sure orders are dealt with and fed. And in just across from the pool, you see kind of robed individual kind of sitting down, like leaning and like sliding down the chair with his hands behind his head, and he's just kind of looking up to the ceiling and humming to himself.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mind his business, I'll mind mine. Let's go to the barkeep.
You're gonna go to the barkeep.
Yeah.
All right. So, get over towards the barkeep, ignoring all the patrons and what have you. And I kind of, as he's cleaning, he stops and kind of eyes you. Yes.
I already forgot the guy's name. Something tree.
Something tree.
What's his name?
Oh. Oh.
The guy we're supposed to be looking for. He's supposed to be.
So, all right.
Right.
And this is what I'm talking about. So,
What's
I
his
believe
name?
it was
I know the
Wonder
la-
Tree.
The what?
Wasn't
okay.
it?
His last name is Silverleaf, but I
Oh.
don't remember his first name.
Silverleaf.
Oh, Gilmore Silverleaf.
Gilmore Silverleaf.
Yes, the Silverleaf of Gilmore.
Cool.
So,
Alright.
so you go to the bartender. It's like, so where's?
Yeah, so,
So, and, he,
I'm looking for Gilmore Silverleaf.
and he's like, kind of eyes over towards the guy that's been kind of leaning there.
He's the
in
rogue
the
guy?
chair. And is just kind of he literally stops looking at the thing, plants his feet to the ground, and eagerly watches as you see bubbles kind of spurt from the pool in the central area.
Yeah.
He's kind of busy at the moment. At this time, are you guys going to be heading toward? Everyone else is going to be heading towards the grotto.
I mean, presumably it took us an hour to do our stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's been an hour already.
All right. So yeah.
I get what he's putting down. I order a drink and wait.
So you get a drink. You found a place to sit, and you're gonna look over at the bubbling pool. And as that's happening, let's see. Boop, boop, boop. You found a place, and you see Ruskin kind of barge in. Oops. A duplicate
Right,
of you. A fucking duplicate of you, because I thought I fucking did it right.
Fucking Ruskin exists. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Is this the guy? Is this the robed guy?
Ruskin should exist. Hold on. I think I deleted Ruskin.
Go back to one of the
He
other
didn't
pages.
matter anyway. It's fine.
Ruskin no longer exists. He is gone forever.
He's
God
worthless.
has decreed that he's no longer existing.
And the world warps around it. We're here to repair it because we've been paid to by somebody else. Who would have thought?
No, we want to repair it for our own dastardly ambition.
I
Yeah.
have no ambitions. I just want money.
We're going to repair it to sell it to the highest bidder.
Fuck yeah!
Being able to go to more is a pretty lucrative offering.
Grrr.
You want some money?
So you guys sit down, and Ruskin kind of barges in a little bit and goes, "Oh, so this is where you are." As he notices you, and he goes, "Ooh." Kind of looks over to the bubbling pool as well, and goes, "All right, let's sit down, see what this is." As the bubbling pool kind of froths a little bit, you see a woman's head pop out, kind of looking around, kind of have a gentle smile on her face. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find one. That would be really fucking neat.
Mermaid.
Yeah, let's go see if we can get mermaid.
Don't think I can draw a mermaid that quickly, just so you know.
I wasn't expecting you to make one.
And luckily, there's this called the World Wide Web. Just rip it from there.
I'm about to, apparently.
Ooh, or better yet, hang on, I can draw one.
Eh,
Do it. Go ahead, Nick. Artist rendering of the pool
I'm
right
just
now.
gonna put a fucking eye there. But yeah, it looks like we don't really have a
About to find me a
my position for that is not going to be a thing.
go.
All right, there we go. We got a mermaid. It's a sexy, sexy mermaid. Really like what you did there. So she kind of has a gentle smile on her face. Kind of looks around, sees the people, and then she kind of pops out a little bit and like sits on the edge. And she's rather pretty and rather generous. And she starts singing a gentle, wonderful song. We're gonna keep that there, by the way. And she gently, she starts singing and kind of swinging back and forth. And you can see the person that you got pointed out to is like eagerly, like watching, and has a wonderful little grin on his face. And he's like, "Yes." Her red hair is rather long and what have you. Very, very pale skin. And she kind of stops, and you see a lot of people as she finishes her song, and a gentle ending. And a lot of the patrons start clapping, and then you see the most enthusiastic is of course Silvermane, who's kind of coming up towards her, and kind of shilling off a little bit of money to her, and she giggles as she accepts it. And she starts talking to anyone that's coming up towards her. Do you want to do anything?
Wait, what? Where'd she go?
She's still she's just on the edge over here. She's just like literally perched on there and talking to a couple of patrons that are kind of talking with her.
Neat. Is this the guy?
Yep, that would be the guy.
Cool. Go to a table. Go to a table and wait. Mermaids are always around. That's cool.
As you kind of patiently wait for him to stop talking with the mermaid. Ruskin kind of comes forward. I'm sorry, I'm setting something up at the moment. That's why I'm pausing. Comes up, is like, it's all right. He's got kind of goofy grin. So, your thoughts on the owner of the place? And nudges you a little bit.
What? That's the owner?
Yes, she's the owner. She
Cool.
her family kind of owns a few of these places. I kind of know them because I've used their places before, or specifically my older brother has when we go out adventuring.
Neat.
As that's happening, do you try to get the attention of Silverleaf at all?
We're gonna fucking take the orb and we're gonna put it on the table.
So you take out the very important item.
Fucking, I don't give a shit. Somebody can steal it, that's fine. Blind me and take it. I don't give a shit right now.
Ruskin
hey.
is kind of eyeing it nervously, and as you put it down, there's a good thunk, and you see Silverman kind of like mid pause and kind of looks over, and his eyes kind of widen a little bit, and his pleasant grin on his face while he's talking to the mermaid just kind of gets larger.
Fucking
and then
hell.
you can hear him go, excuse me, ma'am, I'm seeing a little that I got something else I need to probably end up doing. Bye. And he's like kind of rushes over towards you. I don't want the sexy sound. I want this.
Don't want this. I want this.
I didn't ask for this.
The sign's great.
I know. So, Gilmore kind of comes forward and slams his hand, literally goes, So, what is this? He's eyeing the thing right next to you.
I hear it's for making maps.
And
I just want you to fix it.
You want to... you came to the right person. See, I've been the guildmaster of this fair town for a little while. Primarily dealing with usual stuff, wood, things, but my true passion, it's going to be very much easily magical artifacts. So,
yeah, like this. This is cool.
That is cool. How much for that?
See, the thing is not for sale.
Oh,
Ruskin over here. This guy.
Ruskin's like grunts and kind of eyes Gilmore. It's like
He wants. He wants to. What is he gonna pay me? Of like 1 fucking platinum plus whatever we find. That was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm ready this. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna pay me a. He's paying me a platinum to get this shit. Well, he's paying me a platinum to get this fixed, and then we're gonna go over to the other to. What's the other place called?
More.
And
he kind of stops and goes.
What up?
His grin kind of your grin kind of freezes a little bit. It's like more. The cursed country. Well, you said this makes maps, correct? So
It says listen, the paper said arcane artifact of importance. Then I just told it was it makes maps. That's
it kind of
so,
like
yeah.
it's like, oh. So Ruskin
me.
is like, wait a second, I remember you. You're Ruskin.
He's paying me a platinum to do this, for reference.
You're Ruskin Edelin, aren't you? Ruskin kind of figuratively looks around. Shh. No. Name's Ruskin, and that's all it is. Geta grins a little bit strained, and then he's like, well, tell you what,
Fuck my goodness. Dude.
I'll repair this
Cool.
if you give me 10 gold, and you recognize the fact that I repaired it.
You just want the recognition when we go over it or more, where we shout you out.
Essentially, think about it. This is a artifact from kind of looks over to Ruskin and you and for guidance, and the Ruskin's like from a former mage that was in map crafting, and he's like, oh, okay, yes. So, tell you what, I'll do so for 10 gold and recognition that I repaired this map-making device of whatchamacallit. However, I can safely tell you this is going to take a couple days.
Figured, Chief. Why wouldn't it take a couple days?
And he's like, oh, well, at least you're more practical than a couple of other adventuring types. You see, quite a few of them just think you just, shove the thing into the person's hands and magically just gets repaired. Doesn't do that.
No, I know it doesn't work like that, but you can hope. One day, when you go to return something to a guy, they tell you it can take an hour.
One could hope.
One day that'll happen.
And kind of laughs. It's like, if you can figure that out, please tell me, because I would love to have that.
I would
give me
love to know
lots
this
of
shit
money.
too. But nothing's ever fucking easy. Oh, yeah, one other quick favor. What the fuck? You're the guild master, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a party member that wants to join your guild, so I mean, they'll probably talk to you at some point. It's a slime.
Kind of blinks like, a slime.
Yeah.
Didn't think that the slimes would be able to.
She's it's like
you have a phone.
It's like a fucking. It's the apprentice of this legendary guy. Not legendary. This guy. I forget his name, but he's like.
You have a phone.
Cool. Hey, Ruskin, you remember the guy's name?
Jog. This is the other person we were told that we could repair this, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, Holmir. Holmir Warbane? He kind of says, and the guildmaster kind of just sits up, ramrod straight, and goes, Warbane? Bloody Warbane? Are you kidding me?
So the slime was the apprentice of that guy, and he wants to join your guild.
I would love it.
Cool.
That would be freaking awesome. Warmane. Freaking Warmane. He butters himself and he goes, look, I'll meet you over there. If you want, you can keep the thing and just bring it over to the guild house in a little bit.
Guild house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you follow the pathway down. If you follow the path upward from here, it should lead you to the Artisan's Guild house. And it's not really much of a guild house and more of a former summer home turned official building. So, yeah. So in a span of about 30, 40 minutes, you talk to him, and it's like, I seem to be having to do very important things now. Would you mind if I vacate and make sure things are going according to plan?
What? Yep,
And
alright.
it is like, good, see ya! And then he dashes out without even like saying goodbye to the mermaid, who's just kind of bemusedly looking over to where he was because he'd been shouting. And she kind of waves at you cheerfully.
Wave back.
She kind of grins happily and starts talking to a couple of the patrons that are coming over towards her to talk about, well, her bar.
Mermaid stuff.
Mermaid stuff. Quite a few of them are probably staring where they're not supposed to, but hey, mermaid stuff.
Yeah, man, they've bought stuff. They can stare all they want.
All right. So are you gonna go leave?
Well, no, we kind of need the fucking. No, we're gonna wait for the party.
All right.
He says like 30, 40 minutes. If they took an hour to do their shit, then 20 more minutes. Who cares?
Oh my god.
Order another drink.
So you go and order another
What a
drink.
time!
As that's going on.
Oh, yeah, put the stupid orb away in my bag.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it on the table as I go order a drink.
Yeah, you can just leave it right there.
Just leave it there, fuck it.
You don't have to worry. Ruskin's can guard it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Rustin's not gonna just fucking grab it and run.
So, from the guild house,
I'm going straight
head
to Maine, boy.
you head straight down and go to the Mermaid's Grotto.
Okay.
And you see a rogue kind of figure just like bolting past you, exclaiming, "Woman! Freaking woman!" And as he like just rushes past. And then, as that's happening, Guts, are you leaving the general store and almost already towards?
Yep.
All right. So all of you ended up into here. Welcome to Mermaid's Grotto.
The mood in here is nice.
It's sexy as hell.
Oh yeah. Yo, let's put on some striptease, am I right? It's a Persona 4.
So inside.
It fits the mood perfectly, alright? That's all I'm saying.
Don't mind me, I'm just sighing very, very deeply.
Oh, okay, that was just a random sigh, not in response to anything I said. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, no, totally not.
Thankfully, all his character cares about is edge.
Alright, you guys enter. And I'm gonna go and just delete him because he is not here anymore. But you guys are.
You could just hide him in the darkness.
I could hide in the darkness, but yeah, although this is a very important place for him to visit for obvious reasons, as you can see in the pool, a very sexy mermaid is resting and talking with people and kind of making sure things are kind of in order from her little throne of water. And on to the side, you see Cassandra and Ruskin drinking a little bit, contemplative, being very contemplative. So what do you do?
So did you find that Silverleaf guy?
Yep. He says he can repair it in a couple of days. Like every time you go, it gets...
Has to be
Alright.
expected for a magic item.
Has to be expected for adventuring.
Mhm.
How long is a couple days? Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Didn't give me a fucking timeline.
Okay.
He just said take it to the guild. Give it to him there. So I was like, alright, well fuck it, I'll wait for the team and we'll head over there as a team.
Alright, well. Said there.
Neat.
Anything else you guys want to do in here before heading out?
Hey man, does anyone want to talk to the mermaid?
I think I'm good.
You sure?
I have no interest in creatures of the sea.
So, as you guys leave, you can see a bemused mermaid kind of like just like waving you guys out as she before turning around and starts hollering for something else.
Is this also
Wait,
an
did I
inn,
talk
or is
loud?
it
Did I talk
Is
loud
this-
enough for her to hear me?
No, but
Aw.
is this
Well, if
place
you want me
also an
to.
inn, or is it just alcohol?
it's an inn too. There's
Cool.
stairs right. If you look right here, there's stairs,
Okay, cool.
and then right there. If you guys want to, actually, I'll be nice and show you something really neat.
Man,
Well, we don't
Man.
want you to. How about that?
I mean, unless some NPC says there's a... Oh, shit.
Oh man. What's going
Look.
Oh, alright. That's
Oh, you
that's-
shifted up. There's a hole in the
that's
thing.
cool.
Yeah. So essentially, the bottom half is the bar area, and then you go upstairs, and upstairs is where you have the sleeping areas. This is more than likely going to be your sleeping quarters. I thought it was kind of a neat thing, so I made sure to have that set up properly.
Nah, we're gonna go set up a tent under the bridge.
Yeah.
I get us free lodging with the guild.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, but mermaids.
Free lodging.
But mermaids.
All right. So, all of you end up piling out.
Oh man, I wonder if the guild has guild work that'll conveniently be there. It's for us to
Yeah.
do for a couple of days.
I mean, there's the whatever the fuck's happening with the orcs.
Alright. There's a guild.
Let's
Yep.
go.
We are going in a couple of seconds. I'm setting up your tokens. That's all. All right. So, you guys pile out of the Mermaid's Grotto, and immediately start heading towards the guild house that Pitch knows the directions of. And you go down the dirt path as opposed to the paved road that you saw earlier that you went down on, and you just continue up, and you see a couple buildings around further up that are kind of separated just by being walled by other buildings, and one of them has a sign on top of it that declares that Artisans Guild on top of it. So you guys end up going in there, and you find yourselves over here. And then there you see that Silverleaf is rummaging through crates at the moment, and then a bemused redhead who has well-muscled arms and is kind of just fiddling with a piece of metal while leaning against a door or in a chair. And goes, and he kind of stops and slams the piece of metal down. It's like, sir. And he goes, oh. Hi. You must be, and kind of sees Cassandra and goes, so this must be your group. Correct?
Hello.
Hello.
Yep. So wait, are we talking? Is this just a receptionist?
So this one's the receptionist.
Cool.
This one is the guildmaster at the moment.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're talking to the guild master.
Yeah, the guildmaster is currently talking.
Yep. Okay. Yep. This is the group. This is the slime. This is Edge Boy, and this is the guy that is gonna sign my paycheck.
Very good. Kind of like goes over and looks at Pitch and goes, they say your master is Warmane?
Yeah.
Wow. So why us and not over to the big guild place? He kind of nervously mutters to him. He asks you.
My master told me to go join a guild immediately after I started going out.
Oh, and this is the first guild that you gone to, yes?
Yeah.
That explains. So, kind of it's like so. Tell me, Miss. Sighing, you Pitch. What's your name?
I'm Pitch.
Okay. So, Pitch Faraday?
Yes.
So, what type of inventions can you do? This is standard procedure, mind you, so just... If you have something to show me, show me. If you don't, it's perfectly fine.
See, do I have anything actually on me at the moment? Because I haven't actually had the chance to invent anything yet. Because we only just started and we haven't had a place to rest yet. See, what do I have?
You can pull out your turret.
Okay, but does that count? Will that count as my summoning for it of the day?
No.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay. I will summon my sniper turret.
Okay. So you kind of do arcane gestures, and poof, right next to him, poof, a turret slams down.
Is it within 5 feet of me?
I just put it somewhere on there, so sorry. And then he's like, and he gets up in front of it, and starts inspecting it. It's like, this is a pretty good craftsmanship, actually. Yeah. And he kind of looks up to you. You made this yourself, right?
Yeah.
Standard. Not that bad at all. What type of things does this one do?
This is my force turret. It shoots a bolt of force energy at distance. I'm not good at explaining things.
Kind of chuckles a little bit. It's like, some of the best inventors are always a little eccentric, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then the guy's still inspecting it, pulls out a couple tools. It's like, I'll put it back together. I just want to see how this one works. Is that perfectly okay?
The turret's shaking.
It's like, don't worry. I'll put it together good as new. And I might tell you how to make it a little better, aesthetically at least. Standardly, this is actually a pretty good thing as far as I can tell, but I just wanted to inspect the actual setup and anything, and he's kind of eyeing the shattering turret. If that is okay with you. I
It's
know
okay.
how artificers are.
It's okay.
Okay. So then, as he's about to go, he pauses and goes, "Oh, George." The secretary goes, "Yes, sir. Please note that this this slime pitch Faraday is graciously accepted," and he kind of ends up chucking a thing towards him, and the guy and George hastily grabs it and he kind of folds it. It's the contract that you sign. I agree to it, and he is accepted into the Artisans Guild. Post haste, we will be staying over at the grotto, or at least I am. I don't know if you want to, join me or anything. I mean, he's like, I got a wife and a house. True. All right, just don't stay at the beds here. That is for our guests' use, considering they are just going to be temporary here until the thing he indicates to the arc. He kind of tries to indicate to somewhere, but realizes he doesn't actually have the item. There's the thing that until the thingy that they want repaired is repaired. So, for obviously perks of being part of the Artisans Guild. So, if you guys want to go skedaddle, or if you want to sit, relax, and what have you, you can. I'm going to start fiddling with this now.
Cool.
So he starts fiddling with it.
Okay.
And as he's taking it apart, he's just humming to himself happily. He's tinkering now. Do you guys have...
just sit down right there and start tinkering?
Yeah, he's pulling it apart and putting it together. And as he's midway through removing the barrel of the rifle, he kind of pauses and goes, "The only one that really needs to stay here until this is done is Pitch. The three of you can go and do something else if you'd like. I heard that the red blue lobster is really good for a good meal."
Still anything you need done.
Uh,
Have any ongoing issues or shit? Should we
she
go
means
talk?
quest, right? Quests are a thing, right?
It's like actual
More side jobs.
side jobs and what have you. The guards.
Paid.
So there's a couple things.
Great.
So the guards might want to.
The guards, yeah. That was the next place on the list. Is there anything you need specifically? You go out somewhere and there's monsters and shit you want us to kill, or do you just want to just go to the guards?
Well, at the moment, not so much. They might. Not at the moment. You won't be able to. The guards are being very protective. There are the problems with the orcs, but no one's kind of allowed to investigate that until the guards say that it's possible. So
Awesome.
there's the what is called the arena, which is
the arena?
The Edge Boy.
So the arena is the training grounds of the guard hosts here. They kind of prefer as a way to show the townsfolk that they're training to protect themselves, protect the town itself. They're kind of really, really hammering that at the moment for reasons. As for me specifically, I do have an item or two that I would like to grab. However, it's a little bit further. You essentially will have to go through outside of town again.
Figures.
And out there will be a cave in the west. In the west. Just follow the river down westward. Supposedly, that's a place of the Thieves Guild. A meeting place for the Thieves Guild. They kind of, sort of took something of mine. And I kind of, sort of need it for money purposes. So if you can do that, that would be really freaking awesome.
Okay, so how much kind of sort of money are you going to give us for this?
Kind of, sort of 10 silver.
Kind of sort of 10 silver. Man, this thing must not make that much money, then.
Do they kind of sort of have your wallet?
Kind of, sort of, more than likely, yeah.
They took your fucking wallet?
Yeah, I had a spare.
What a thought. The
purse.
Thieves Guild took your fucking wallet. What a time. What's in the wallet?
Specifically, although they don't really know it, there is something I really want back. So I'll up it up to a gold if you can get it. We kind of are strapped for cash at the moment. Most of us are working with the shipwrights at the moment. And speaking of that, shipment of wood has disappeared a little bit, so that needs to be dealt with as well. And I would not be surprised if there would be information about that from the Thieves Guild. They dabble in both money or thievery and intelligence, basically.
But wait. So the guy out front taking wood from the river, he wasn't one of your guy? He wasn't one of your...
The guy... Oh, yeah, no, that's part of the lumberjacks. You see, they go and they go grab and refine it, and then we give it to the shipwrights to work with, or the carpenters and what have you, to build everything here. The problem is we're repairing buildings and what have you a little bit further in town. That's been kind of blocked off by the guards at the moment. That would be kind of how we knew it was the orcs. They kind of used a sort of big booming bombs type of stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's an adventure party that is in and around here that's been helping with
Adventure party?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you say
adventure
party?
Adventure, you know the.
Okay, I heard inventor. I heard inventor.
No, this is your standard adventuring party. They said they were from Maple Frost, or they were tasked by Maple Frost to help with as much of the orc problem as possible.
We came from Maple Frost.
Oh, that's interesting. See that's actually kind of neat. So you guys are from that's kind of what I've been told is Maple Frost has been attacked by basically an invitation from an orc band, and then kind of everything has been going to shit, to put it bluntly. As he's talking to you, by the way, he's already finished pulling it apart and is just as inspecting each piece as a single thing to make sure everything's doing pretty well.
Okay.
So, we got. That's
Cool.
kind of what's been happening around here. So if you want to check with the guards, or you want to do
cool.
with the Thieves Guild,
No, we'll think about it. We're gonna go check with the guards first. See if they need help.
that
With
would be
things.
really awesome. Oh, and I would, as you grow, and it's like I would take a day off of and kind of speed up the repair work if you do the thing for the thieves. Kind of grins roguishly a little bit, or attempts to.
Great shit. Wait a minute, Ruskin, you gonna pay the guy, or do you want us to take it out of our pockets?
So I can easily pay for the repair cost. It's time I can't really, pay him for.
Just when he's done fixing it, pay the nice gentleman for fixing the stupid orb of map shit.
That would be pretty awesome.
Because apparently he's strapped for cash since the Thieves Guild took his wallet.
He's like, yeah. And other reasons, he kind of uncomfortably hops and pulls his part of his robe a little bit. So, all right.
You can keep doing stuff with Pitch. I'm gonna head towards the guards if anyone else wants to come.
I'll join up with you later. Don't worry, you can talk to me if you need to.
Yep.
And I'll join right now.
Alright. To the guards.
To the guards? Alright.
Maybe they have something. Maybe they'll pay me 2 gold to kill orcs.
Alright.
Oh yeah, how do you like my mermaid? The long red hair, the scales, all that.
When did you have time to do this?
While we were doing the things in the and
He only switches
I didn't notice.
He only switches the people who are actually, participating in that scene. So I was just stuck here while you were, talking to the mermaid and such.
Yeah, I'll swap. I'll talk to you guys about that.
Oh wait, you guys. Oh, that's okay. So you just got to sit here and fucking.
Yeah, I didn't think
Drew
about
mermaid.
it until afterwards. I'm sorry.
No worries. It's a mermaid. I'm good.
What a time.
The long red hair is the selling point of it.
Yeah.
Do you realize you're allowed to make circles with the shape tool?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You think I want to make circles with a shape tool?
Yes.
Kinda.
Nah, dog, no.
I mean, you don't have a drawing tablet like I do.
I have a mousey, and that's more than enough.
Oh no, trust me, you can't draw a circle with a mouse.
Oh, really?
It's actually impossible.
You just did.
You just did.
You just
And
did?
I was tabbed out. Where is it? I don't
It's
see
on
it.
the other screen.
Another
Do you
circle.
wanna... Here. You know what? While you guys are dealing with that, I'm just gonna move all you.
Alright, he switches us. He's. Ian's still there.
I can see it now.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys head over towards. You're gonna head up
Perfect
towards
circle.
here. Yeah, you're gonna go for the.
Look at this majestic circle.
That's an oval.
This poor town. Half fucking destroyed.
We're decorating it.
And you're decorating what's left of the remain.
Look at this circle, it's beautiful. Majestic.
It's beautiful.
It's a little shaky.
Alright. So,
I think you draw
got two places when you
I
guys
did.
kind of
Make
kinda left the
a
road.
circle.
and he went up to the main road, and he just walked by, and you can see like one of the other buildings. This one specifically is called the Red Blue Lobster.
The red blue lobster.
Ah,
Mhm.
Red Lobster. Ah,
Yum.
that's
Why would they call it the red blue lobster if blue waffles?
Chris, no.
Chris. Please just shut
Chris,
up.
yes.
Chris,
Chris,
please
no.
just shut up.
Fucking red blue lobster. It's a food.
Okay.
This place sells
So-
fucking. This place sells food and cheap sex. Not like you want it though.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
All right, to the guards. Where the guardhouse? Where the guardhouse at?
So you got two places you can go for to talk to the guards. You got the arena, and you got the keep.
Let me guess this other place over here.
Yeah, this place right here is the keep. This place right here is the arena.
Cool. Let's go to the keep.
All right.
Unless you wanted to go to the arena, Guts, and show them your edge.
I'll edge later. Don't worry.
You got a couple days. Don't worry. All right.
Sword goes in.
This is
when he
what
comes
happens
out.
when I fucking screw up and accidentally don't have too much to go for.
Sword goes in when he comes out.
So you climb up and you see it's a pretty decent building, rather tall. Not as tall as the gates, but either aside from the tower next to it, but it's a bit higher, and you can see in the tower that there is arrow slits, and inside that you can with what's not really hidden at all are mounted what looks like slender cannons all around it.
Cannons?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's kind of a grand building made out of stone brick. One gray stone bricks, and the door is a rather large archway with two big wooden doors. And there's two guards there standing at attention and eyeing you. So what you do?
We go into the. Try to enter the keep. Aliens are cool.
All right, so you approach the door, and the two guards kind of pull out their spears and slams it on. It's your business.
I'm just an adventurer looking for work.
Aye.
Kind of nods his head. Same with all your party.
It's Ruskin with us?
He's decided to stay with
Cool.
with Pitch.
Nate. Yep. We're here to see if you guys have like any work or anything.
Well, the entire business with the is like the orcs are currently prohibited for adventurers to deal with at the moment. We want to see if we can deal with them ourselves. You can see he's kind of like rather grumpy about that.
Yeah.
As for other things, well, we can investigate. We wouldn't mind if you would investigate. There's been rumors that the Thieves Guild has been helping.
They've been helping the orcs or something?
Yes. There has been a rumor of that, and
The
there's
sound
also the
business decision.
There's also the shipment of wood that's disappeared, but that can be easily part of something or whatever with the Thieves Guild. Now, we did hear a rumor of a scouting party of orcs heading for our lumberjacks.
Dude, perchance are your lumberjacks working near that old dwarf mine magic place?
Yes, they are.
Cool. Well, we came from there and we just killed some orcs. So,
Kind of.
I don't know, man.
Eyes, young guys. Oh, I don't know the information. Captain Rusford should have that, but that makes sense. 1 second. Turns to his other, the other guard there. Hi. He's like, yes, sir. Go to Rusford and tell him that the supposed orc scouts have been dealt with. Post haste. Yes, sir. He salutes smartly and just kind of opens the door and closes it behind him with a massive grunt. And then you can kind of in the background of the building, you can hear his footsteps rapidly disappearing. Thank you for that. In a few hours' time, we will be able to confirm and possibly pay you. Specifically, the lumberjacks would probably be willing to set up some a reward for doing that.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, I would suggest you go through and find the meeting place for the Thieves Guild, because that would be something I would do. Although we do have quite a few recruits that are being trained at the moment that could perhaps need some help. Get a little motivation from adventuring types. Just kind of eyeing the two of you. You look like you've been able to deal with things not legendary type adventures at the moment, but endlessly experienced.
Definitely not legendary. Just trying to make our way in the world.
You kind of grins. So, you wouldn't, and kind of actually leans forward a little bit, looks at both of you, Guts and Cassandra. You actually remind me, one of the descriptions of one of the adventures that came by a little while ago.
You mean from the front gate? We walked in?
No, well, yes, but there was another group that came in a few weeks ago. Specifically, they went through our town to go to the islands. You see, they were dealing with some naval shenanigans with orcs. And they did mention that there was a group of adventurers, just in your descriptions, although they did mention that there was a slime with you, if I remember right.
Yeah, that one's at the
It hasn't
guild.
been several weeks, has it?
No. A week.
Okay, a week. I heard weeks.
That one's at the guild. That one's at the guild doing some shit.
Said that you guys you were able to defeat orcs pretty well, and you were actually important for the defense of Mipplefrost.
Oh yeah, we did do that. That was cool.
He's like, so you see, that's kind of the inspirational things that we need. So if you are willing to get into the go to the arena and talk with a couple of the recruits, perhaps show off.
Recruits. Nice.
Show off your skills a little bit here and there on a couple of them. Non-lethally, of course. We don't want them dead. We just want to make sure that they have some experience.
Is it possible to non-lethally Eldritch Press them?
Yes.
Cool.
You just have to say it. You should know this by now, Chris. You just have to
Listen,
say it.
it's like a sort of magical effect. I mean, it's not as devastating as a fireball, but it's still like magical.
I non-lethally fireball.
You non-lethal fireball.
Non-lethally fire.
All it does is it just explodes just above them, and the shockwave knocks them to the ground. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because it goes around corners and shit.
Alright. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm currently waiting for my
I gave you like 5 things to do.
What is it? It's already like midday, right?
Like midday, almost 2ish.
What?
Yeah.
It took us 2 hours to get here?
Well, you guys went out and bought shit. We talked to people.
No, you got here like roughly about 30 to 40 minutes. So around 12:30.
Oh, alright.
And then you guys did your stuff, and then by the time you got over and we're talking with them, it's been at least another hour.
So
It doesn't look like it. I know it, especially considering how barren it is.
all right, so here's my plan. Is like we go and we do this recruit stuff, eat dinner, sleep here, and then we go deal with the Thieves Guild. Wait, you said 5 things? What 5 things? They're all to deal with the Thieves Guild.
Well, no. So one of them is dealing with the Thieves Guild. It just happens there's 2 people telling you pretty much the same thing. It's just you have to pick something up with the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. Gotta pick up a guy's wallet. His wallet.
Yeah, and then there's also the missing shipment of wood that could possibly be tied to Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild.
They don't know at the moment. They're assuming it is. And then you also have the recruitment, the talk with recruits and help with their training to a degree. And then
We need to come up with a name for the mercenary company.
I know.
Fucking die. Keep thinking. I think about it for about 5 seconds, and then I move on with my life, and it's
How about
never.
that,
Dude, we're the
How about the
plastic
Leroy
spoons.
Jenkiners?
No.
How about the Leroy Jenkiners?
Ah.
Look, if you guys don't figure something out for the next session, I'll just fucking make a name for you guys.
We're gonna find one. I'll find one.
Ooh,
Okay,
we're the
I'll inform
mercenary
you.
gang.
You're literally. You are a kid.
No, we're Passione, that's it. There we go.
Passione.
Yeah.
Nick.
Might as well fucking
Yeah.
call yourselves like fucking. I don't know. The Grey Knights, or for all I know.
The Grey Knights.
The Grey Templars.
Or the Black Templars, or.
That implies we were that
Blood
they're all
Angels,
paladins
or-
now. We're all fucking warlocks.
By the way,
apparently.
I'm fucking naming Space Marine chapters at the moment, so.
I don't know. We're just like all. The thing is, conveniently, me and him are both a warlock, so it's like this place just shits out warlocks. Apparently,
Well, he didn't start out as one, mind you, but still.
you fucking join today. We'll get you to be a warlock.
We're the Lockmen. There we go.
Fucking hate you,
Lockman.
no,
What the fuck?
The men
You're the
lock then. How about that?
no, it's even worse.
What are you?
Alright,
the Thieves
fine.
Guild?
The woman lock, is that better?
No, it's worse. So bad.
The lock woman then? Come on.
No, I hate you. This is so bad.
Are you talking in character?
No.
No, we're
would this
trying to
be in
decide on
character?
Hey man, do you remember the names of the guild? Yeah, the Menlock. That wasn't it.
Alright, there we go. It's the Menlock now.
No, I fucking hate you. No.
No, it's fine.
Do you want me to choose something for you?
No,
DM
fuck
confirmed.
no. Me and Nick are gonna figure this out by next session, or BRG's gonna assign one, and we're gonna love it.
One of the
The Grey
Alright.
Falcon.
All right,
The Black
dude.
Falcon.
two.
All right,
How
so here's
about-
the idea:
How
is
about
we
the Band
deal,
of the Hawk?
we deal with the recruits. We stay here overnight, and then we go deal with the Thieves Guild tomorrow.
Sounds
Well, then-
good.
You can
Okay.
show all these recruits the power of Edge.
Has this conversation taken long enough for me to actually be done on
Yes.
my end?
The power of
Yeah.
Edge. He screams.
You guys could be called the Vengolias as well if you want.
to the arena.
Because I might as well fucking do it. And that note, I'm going to ask if we can take a break.
Okay.
Let's go break.
Time for the break stuff.
Yep.
And we will reconvene in 10 minutes. So basically 10:20.
Mhm.
Hello, friend.
Fuck. Cool. I did not actually just ignore it.
Yo.
Yo.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
Okay.
All right.
Nick, just confirm you're recording this, right?
Yeah, that's per usual.
Okay.
It's not your. Wait, no, I'm just.
I mean, I'm also streaming, but
Hey,
You have like a. Do you have it saved on? Do you have it saved on like a hard drive, or are you just letting Twitch handle this?
no, I have it saved on a hard drive. It's higher quality that way.
mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh God. Ooh.
With the rate at which you churn out podcasts, the viewers will see this next year.
Yep.
I mean, I literally have to upload these, and I just keep forgetting to.
Then do it.
That I apologize, but that's kind of yeah.
I'll do it tonight when I go to sleep.
See, that didn't take long to do.
Just us yelling at him again.
Tonight or tomorrow morning.
Whichever happens first, we finish or I go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
So yes, basically.
Yes.
Huh. That's a little bit too big. Whatever. It will work. I'm setting up your fight right now.
Okay.
All right. Don't worry, I'll be swapping the music in a minute.
Okay.
All right, you guys. end up getting marched your ways to the arena.
What about my end? My end is technically over, but at the same time not over because we haven't done it yet.
Well, let's get that dealt with then first. So, let's skedaddle all day. Alright. Nope. While you guys were talking to the guards, the guildmaster Silverleaf has already took out your stuff, took apart your entire turret. It has thoroughly inspected it, and then decided to clean it for good measure. And as he's putting it back together, good work, good work. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Primarily for someone who has just started to really get into the groove of things. Artificers are kind of an interesting breed of adventure, as you see. So as he's getting it all set up, and there you go, good as new. Now, I full-heartedly approve of your acceptance into this, into the Artisans Guild. And by the way, before you guys left, did you leave the map making thing here in the building?
Yes.
I gotta get information from Cassandra because Cassandra has it.
Fucking, I had it. Yeah. Presumably, I fucking. I handed it to the guy.
Okay.
Said, fix, please.
Just fix this. Just fix this.
Fix it. Fix it.
It's like, alright.
Help.
Now that I got that one done, I'll start working on this little thing. It should be 2-3 days, and it will be done. Just don't forget. And good luck on your little adventure. Don't know where your friends went, but I think you'll find them soonish.
I can find out where they went, and I pull out my talking stone.
Alright. You pull out the talking stone? You gonna use it?
Yep, I'm gonna use it to call Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Hey, Cassandra. Cassandra, I'm done on my end. Where are you guys?
Presumably I missed that as I look for the fucking voice for my bag.
As you kind of fumble through like your robes and bags, just figure out where the vibrating voice is coming from. You take a couple minutes and you pull it out.
Right. I was given this. I want to die.
Alright. So you pull out and you try to figure out, make a roll to see if you can figure out how that fucking works.
She's used it before.
You have?
Are we serious about the roll?
Not really.
We used it before when we were attacking the goblin tower thing.
Wait.
Ah, okay.
Because we were like hundreds of feet apart.
It's like, fucking wait a minute.
Yeah, okay, so you click it. Alright, what do you say?
He's talking to you.
Hmm?
What do you say?
Hello?
I am done on my end. Where are you guys?
You're going to the arena so this guy can edge.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
All right.
Ooh, you might just get to watch this guy edge.
All right. So, you stop the conversation and
And I go find them.
you're gonna go find him. He's Silverly goes, all right, have a fun time with whatever you guys are doing. Get started with this now. Where is this arcane powder? He kind of mutters to himself as he walks off. Ruskin decides to stay where you guys over here just to make sure things are gonna go. And then you end up coming over here, and you find them. You find both Cassandra and Guts almost at the entrance. They haven't gotten quite there yet. And so you guys end up meeting with each other and get over towards the thing, and there's a couple guards. You see just a bunch of like younger, like mid-20s type of people entering, and you see a couple guards like entering and exiting from the building, and a couple of people are stationed there, kind of eyeing you a little bit. Yes, how can we help you?
This is where you guys talk.
Yeah.
So, your buddy is on the other side at the... On the other side...
At the gatehouse?
Yeah. Said that, hey, you guys are pretty cool. You guys look like you're pretty cool adventurers. How about you go over to the arena and strut your stuff and inspire the other people?
The recruits.
Yeah, boy.
He's kind of eyeing all three of you up and down a little bit. So, yeah, you clearly have been in a scrap or two. By the way, that poor fucking mermaid's second arm.
What?
There's a problem right here and right here.
Oh, it's a perspective thing. It's a perspective thing. It's supposed to look like that.
Yeah, So,
she's leaning towards you with the other arm. That's why it's bigger.
yeah, let's go with that.
She's seductively leaning towards you.
With one arm.
Exactly. Now you get it.
How do you fuck a mermaid?
I would imagine the mouth.
Okay,
It
there's
really has
hentai
a
for
mouth.
that you can watch if you really need to know.
Hey Nick, what does it look like?
What does what look like?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb.
Chris, I have no idea. Well, you might be
Moving
inferring with
on.
that question.
Nick.
Moving on.
Chris.
So the guards are like, all right. You know what, dude? Perfectly. We got a couple of new recruits. We basically put them together relatively recently. Yeah, very youthful group, very exuberant. They're going. They were originally going to fight a couple of experienced guards, but I think we can finagle it where they end up fighting you guys non-lethally.
Non-lethally.
He emphasizes, and then he goes, "Don't mind the blood in the place. We just haven't had time to clean it. There's been this constant non-stop fights. Got to keep the populace a little under control, you see. So, how about it? Are you three willing to fight? And can you
Sure.
deal with 4 of our novices?
A 4v3.
Yep.
Right,
You can do it.
I bet Edge Guy could take all 4 of them.
Ah.
Good. The grin kind of like disappears, and he has this very serious look on his face. We need to make sure they understand that sometimes the odds are going to be very much against them. If you
This
can
is
actually
fun.
make sure, that would be very swell. And then he's like, "Give me a few minutes, and I'll get someone over to confirm with people and get it all set up." And as he turns to over and he goes, "Beat us! Beat us!" And you see someone hurriedly coming forward. "Yeah, yes, sir. Tell the sergeant. Tell the sergeant that we have a couple of adventurers willing to help with the new recruits." Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And he gives a salute, and then he rushes off. And a couple minutes later, comes back panting. He's like, Already told them. So, all they asked is that I direct them through to the arena. So, can you come?" And they're, "Yeah, all the way through then. Have a blast with them." And then I completely forgot to actually give him health. So this is going to be interesting.
They have no health.
They have no
Just make-
health.
Just make them
100% no
super
health.
tanky.
Like I'm super duper tanky.
All they have is health.
So he directs you kind of through your he kind of drags through places, or like through like stone hallways and past where all the guests are, and you end up finding yourself at a portcullis that's closed at the
Portcullis?
moment.
Yeah, portcullis.
And he's like, "All right, they should open it in a few minutes. Good luck. I don't mind the spikes. They're there because we haven't been able to get them off at the moment. Just don't put them in the spikes. That's all I ask."
Get them off of what exactly?
And soon you hear an announcement. And now, to show off our wonderful recruits, you poor bastards are going to have to face a band of adventurers from the incursion of the orcs from Maple Frost. Are you ready? And the gate opens, and you walk out and see quite a few people chattering in the stands above you. And you come out, and you look over, and you notice there's a ton of spikes for some reason.
There's also a whirly death thing.
There is a early death thing. That
Is
is
it
graded
functional?
off.
So it
There
has
is a grate here. You just don't notice it.
Okay.
And on their side, you see
What
One.
a place!
2, 3, 4. Yeah, don't be surprised if I reuse this for an actual death arena at some point.
Arena.
Got it. Did you make this out of materials, or is this just stock?
Pre-made.
Okay.
We're about to walk into another arena. Man, it looks just the same as the last one. Man,
All I'm gonna
he's got-
do is
These
just swap
architects
it
must
over.
make a lot of money.
like you're thinking of killing, dude.
Now it's graded.
So,
I don't think that's how great works.
It's totally how great it
yeah,
works. Shut up.
fucking great.
You know, you go to the blacksmith, you get fucking that.
Oh god.
Yo, what the
They're
fuck?
eccentric. You would probably get something like that by a slime at blacksmith or something.
Yo, quick question. What the fuck?
And specifically what? That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. So, across from you is 4 recruits who look rather very eager to fight you.
Do the sword thing.
You know it. I touch my sword.
You have to tap
Which
it specifically.
Which
Alright.
sword, though?
You know the one.
Which one would they be more intimidated by?
Edging, of course.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm putting health in. And then
Non-lethally. Non-lethally, guys.
Of course.
Non-lethally. Fuck their shit up.
they're wearing a bit of armor. But it's not too much.
Triple dash.
Alright. You got quite a few people around the arena. It's kind of like watching from above, are kind of eagerly watching in quiet anticipate and eagerness. And across from the grate, you can see them like murmuring to each other.
Are they placing bets?
Well, more specifically, these guys are kind of pulled out and then kind of eyeing you, and they're talking for a second. So they haven't really quite caught on the fact that you guys can attack right now if you wanted to. So
I'm going to
Are you
summon.
serious?
I am summoning my defender turret.
alright.
The turret emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of your choice within 10 feet of it a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus my intelligence modifier.
Ignore your duplicates.
What a
I
team.
thought I was being
I thought-
slow.
I thought the defender also increased AC. I guess it doesn't.
Nope.
That's just like 4 dudes with swords.
Four dudes with swords. They're just regular people. So before I forget, roll your
initiative.
initiatives.
Yay!
I always have to check my initiative to 0.
And you thought there'd be no combat.
9.
I know.
Yeah, you said, hey, we could go fight the recruits. Hey, what a time! Let's go fucking beat some recruits up, hey.
Your roll average is as regular as I expected.
Yep. Pretty average.
But you got a couple of them that are.
Speedy.
Yeah, like one person is super good at it, but everyone else is just shit on their rolls.
Alright, fucking Raskin is in. Fucking
Don't forget I summoned my defender turret.
Raskin went out to fucking jack off.
Yeah. So I'm going to go and yoink the Turret of Doom real quick.
That was a defender turret.
Defender turret gives us temporary health points.
Neat.
Nice.
I thought it gave us extra DC, but guess it doesn't.
That's just gonna be a temp defender turret. Alright. Gets. Naturally, by the way, Cassandra is like the best out of initiative.
What a team. We are the greatest team.
Alright. So the first person who's going to go after they briefly talk to for a second because they don't know what they're going to do with a couple of obvious adventurers. This one, Kai nods his head to whatever they're saying. Turns and starts rushing past the spikes and being very careful not to get attacked by them.
Okay,
Attacked by the spikes.
Or
Okay.
being like touching them a bit.
Okay, we all get 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Do we want to represent that by overbuffing our HP or a second bar?
Second bar.
We have
I would
second
probably
bars
do
for a
second bar.
reason.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know if the defender turret requires us to be within 10 feet of it to get the bonus, or
Fucking
if we
read
just have to
this
be within
fucking
it.
text.
The turret emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of your choice within 10 feet of it a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier. That's literally all it says. It doesn't say you have to be constantly inside of it.
I'm gonna rule as yes.
You have to be constantly inside it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if I
we're
leave
all-
the area and then come back in, does that reset the temporary hit points?
Yeah.
As in, if I leave with 1 temporary hit point and then come back in, I'm back at 7 temporary hit points. Because that seems stupidly good.
That does sound actually stupidly good, actually,
Might
now that I
wanna
think about it. So,
revert that. Might
answer
wanna revert
is-
that.
you can... Yes, but after 3 rounds. So essentially what will happen is after 3 turns, and then you can do it again.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm on this is because this is a non-lethal little thing, and we'll see how things go.
Come back to it
Also,
later.
also, it doesn't really explain things that great.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Alright, Cassandra, it's your turn. Got one guy that's going on one side. Others haven't moved yet.
He's just like so far. He's kind of behind shit. Like nah. Man. Wait, is this a fucking? What is this? That's just a hole, right?
Which one?
It has a grate over it.
It has a grate over it.
Yeah. Okay,
Who knows?
cool.
It could be a giant fan. Or it is
Nah.
a spinning blade of death.
All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's Cool. All right, this
Let's go.
this guy gets an Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Let's fucking go, team. Yeah.
Yeah, nope, he gets it held from us. And it's going to be this guy right here.
And no, it was this guy.
Alright. So this guy,
So it's
he's going to start he's prepping to go. And as he's turning to go, he catches in the back of his like as he's like
I rolled damage. Yeah, hold on.
beside it, like
Level 1.
he literally saw like in the peripheral vision of his eye a shadowy ball of energy hurtling towards him, and he has 1 second to go. Oh fuck!
And then bam,
probably
it's 4. Not that much.
and he kind of stumbles back Goes, oh shit! Ah, God, that hurt. Ends up taking a little bit of damage.
Oh, it's not.
Yet, it's your turn.
Well,
Don't forget your temporary hit points.
we can't see each other's.
Oh, okay.
You guys won't be able to see these guys as because I haven't set it up for them. So
No, as in our secondary hit points.
I get to see them, but
It's fine.
if you want, I can set that up as a thing for
That's
you guys
fine.
to see.
Doesn't really matter right now. I guess I'll just blast this die.
Oh, okay. Roll.
What a fair fight.
Ooh.
Non-lethally, of course.
Yeah, non-lethally.
Yeah.
That hits
everything we do.
Damage. These are like literally a bunch of recruits, so I'm not surprised you guys are going to be beating the crap out of them.
This feels kind of nuts. Feels kind of a little bit unfair.
Woo! As the sword wielder ends up turning and saying what his friend was screaming about, goes, "Oh, Andrew!" and then promptly gets nailed by one as well in the back, and he stumbles to the ground and takes it and ends up stabbing the ground with his sword to it's not fall fully. Like, oh my god!
Hey, let those the blade. You fuck.
And then I move there.
Any edges?
You know it.
And then the edges.
Can you non-lethally do the super stab?
Of course.
Good. Good to know.
Pitch. It's your turn.
Wonder what's gonna happen.
Let's see, what am I going to do? Let's see. I am going to... I will cast Shield of Faith on myself. Actually, wait, that's a bonus action. Hang on. God damn it. Roll 20, not roll 20. Dungeon Master just roll. Dungeon Master's just relogging me. And it got rid of all of my stuff I had downloaded. Fuck.
Man, what a...
Woo!
Give me a moment. I'm just gonna find a normal action to do. Non-lethal crossbow.
He's the only one having issues.
Just got a little bit of putty on it.
Non-lethal crossbow. This guy.
All right.
That's the roll. D20 plus 4, I think. That's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
That's the D8 damage. 1.
The guy who just got hit by Elder's Blast in the back quickly gets up, hears a whistling sound, and ends up with a bolt that he was able to hastily get his armor in the way, but not too close enough, and ended up actually kind of scraping and stopping on his arm, taking just a little bit more damage. It's like, oh god damn it, they're focusing on me.
And then me and my turret will move here.
One at a time.
And
All right.
I end. Now give me a moment while I get all my stuff back in.
Look, this is easy. Oh shit.
Alright, it is now his turn. And he's gonna hurry on over and he's gonna cover. He's gonna duck and cover over here. Our most injured friend is gonna desperately rush and follow his companion over here. Well, the other person who got hit by an Eldritch Blast decides to follow his friend over here, and they're going to try to split, double team you guys.
Oh
And
man,
each
look at
side.
these guys. Little team.
And speaking of that, he's gonna come forward and he's gonna try to attack you, Gut.
Oh shit!
Nice.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright. So he takes his sword and he with a very, very novice attempt, he slashes from top to bottom, but he was so focused on trying to do that he completely just hits air in front of you. Cassandra, it's your turn.
Yeah, Chief.
How are things about the reloading of Dungeon Master?
I got it back. I got the stuff back downloaded again.
Cool.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and talk. Yeah. Well, the only guy we can see. He's a brave one. He's getting an Eldritch Blast.
Or Mr. Brave that's hitting Guts.
Well, he's the only one I can see.
Alright.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, with a practice these,
I've rolled 3 15s.
I noticed.
20s.
you hurl.
Can I just keep this forever?
So now, from now on, you're a pacifist, because when you're a pacifist, you roll really high numbers.
That's not how that works. What?
This is all non-lethal, right?
Oh yeah, apparently. Yeah, this is all non-lethal. I'm super good at that.
So you said-
Non-lethally freaking Eldritch Blast effort! Non-lethal, by the way.
Yep, non-lethal. Don't worry.
But the
Yeah,
non-lethally
Eldritch
fucking ruined his day.
It just hurls by, and with a practice ease, Guts was able to basically step out of the way, and his opponent had 1 second to widen his eyes and get slammed into it. Did you roll damage, by the way? Yes, you did. Holy fuck.
Yeah, non-lethally.
Oh, Jesus
Non-
Christ.
I non-lethally ruined his day.
And the ball ends up careening into his skull, and he flies back and slams and slides down onto the ground.
Hey, please don't be dead.
Oh, he's not dead. He's really injured, but he's not dead.
Did he get back up?
And he slides down, groaning in pain and clutching his face. It's just like smoke comes off of his head, but you can tell that it didn't like do the usual amount of damage. Clearly, your patron knows exactly what your intentions are. So, although painful, it did not actually do a lot of scarring and what have you.
Yo, stay down unless you want some more.
Roll intimidation check.
Alright. Hey!
God damn.
Shit, fuck. Yeah. So now you got a very cowed person who's a two-handed sword who's just on the ground, kind of eyeing you fearfully, realizing what type of shit that he's signed himself up for. Kind of like gulps and kind of shakily nods. So, to preface this, by the way, that thing almost basically knocked him out.
Awesome.
You basically did more than half of his health.
Oof.
Yeah, this poor guy should reevaluate his life decisions.
Alright,
Guts.
it's your turn. Note that this guy... Here, I'm going to actually change it. This guy is called to quits. He's forfeited.
Gotcha.
Guts, I need you to throw my turret over in this direction.
Can you not move your turret yourself?
It's very slow.
Like how slow?
15 feet per turn slow.
And to dash?
No. It cannot dash.
Alright, fine.
Well, it doesn't say it can't dash, but it doesn't say it doesn't say it can do it. It doesn't say it can't dash. It doesn't say it can either.
Let's throw this fucking thing.
Alright,
Strength check.
throw a
Please,
strength
wanna
check,
chuck it straight in
please.
the hole.
Goddamn, alright. I was gonna say you had to do a 14 to get that. You passed that, so with your massive amount of strength and the fact that you are a well-muscled man because you wear a shit ton of heavy armor, you grasp the turret, pull it up, take one mighty step forward, slam your foot down, and hurdle that turret. I should have asked if you did Dex save.
Do you mean the turret?
No, for his throw. Agility check. Just because you're telling him to throw, or athletics check, one of the two. Because you just told him to hurdle it. You didn't tell him how to do it. So it's hurtling it, kind of tumbling into the air.
Sounds like a cat, right? It lands on its legs.
It doesn't have legs.
It doesn't have legs. It has a base, but it does not have legs.
It does have legs. It has spider legs.
So I want
Listen, I heard the thing
Next
move.
to
I
do
didn't think it was like a
agility.
Roomba.
an agility roll, please. A dex check.
Dex check? Okay.
14.
Okay.
Fucking nice.
As it hurtles into the ground, air from your massive throw, you were able to do it properly, and ended up landing right here on its legs, and it kind of skids and just stations there, and it's just kind of shaking in pure fright.
I
Why
then
did
moved
that
to there
move?
and end my turn.
Why did you? Oh, you moved there. Got it.
It only took me 15 to get to the tank.
Alright.
I will now
Good.
move myself. I can move exactly to where it went.
Just walk over there. Neat.
And I will now
and by
command
the
it
way,
to move. What?
this guy is just watching now. And his eyes just bulge out of his sockets as he just sees the person he was trying to fight literally hurdle a goddamn turret across the arena. And he's just
I command the turret to move. The
So
turret
he-
makes menacing sounds.
menacing sounds.
Menacing.
Menace,
Men-
menace, menace, menace,
Menacing
menace,
turret sounds.
menace. All right. Is that all you do?
Yep. The turret just menacingly approaches those two.
Oh. He hears it, kind of like cursing the fact that he's gonna basically have to fight fucking crazy adventurers who chuck shit that's pretty damn heavy. And he's kind of eyeing where the turret is, eyeing where you are.
Okay, but guts is a freak of nature.
They don't know what it does technically. They just see the big, angry-looking metal thing.
Yeah, so what he's going to do is he's going to try to bypass it,
Nice.
and he's gonna... Let's see if he can actually do that. Oops. Not what I wanted to do.
Wrong tool.
Wrong tool.
I appreciate the drawing.
Yeah, alright.
Detailing his movement.
Yeah, I'm detailing his rear. He's like, fuck that!
He goes that way. Not like we won't see where he goes anyway, but hey, it's neat.
So he rushes forward, and he kind of skids over here and hides behind this broken down pillar.
Did he do a cool action slide?
Yes.
That guy. What a talent.
His
Can't wait for-
companion kind of does the same thing, rushes as well, and ends up over here instead. And
Oh,
goodbye. So they're both over here.
I'm going to whisper to Guts to not get too close to them, because I have a plan.
What's the plan?
You'll see. Just don't be too close to them.
I mean, I kind of want to know what the plan is because I don't know how close is too close.
he's gonna blow up the turret for fireball damage.
It doesn't do fireball damage, but it does do damage.
Isn't it like roughly fireball? It's like D6 or something.
I mean, I doubt it can kill me with my temp HP up as well, so...
Alright. So this guy is heading towards you, is now turning around and is heading towards your direction, Cassandra. And our companion over here is done for, so he doesn't get to do anything, and it's now your turn, Cassandra.
He's just going to leave the arena and watch.
Hey, bad guy.
No,
Can I non-lethally hellish rebuke it, dude?
Yes, you can lethally do pretty much everything. The only thing you can't non-lethally do is I'm going to stab this person through the back non-lethally at the spine.
I mean, if you stab them in the spine, they don't technically die.
Yeah, no, it's just non-lethally.
I just want to disable them and ruin their quality of life.
For the rest of their lives.
Hey, Presumably.
Alright. So what you do?
Fucking go here.
Uh-huh.
Fucking, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna fucking take the.
Do the hellish rebuke?
I can't. I mean, he has to hit me. He has to hit me, and that's the hard part. I don't know if he can hit me.
Oh.
I'm gonna just end my turn. I was gonna take the dodge action. I was like, wait, no, I want him to hit me. It'd be really cool if he hit me.
Alright.
Be a nice confidence booster for him.
And then to almost die afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
Even when he
It's
does
non-lethal fire,
hit,
motherfucker.
even when he
Fuck
does
off.
hit, it doesn't matter.
Alright, Guts, it's your time.
Non-lethal fire.
Non-lethal fireball of doom.
Oh, it's surrounded by hellish flames. For at this point, 3d10 damage.
I move down to there.
Alright.
Itch, you can
Close
explode
up.
me, that's
a
fine.
play.
Okay.
You could just try to intimidate him instead of attack.
I take out one of my petrified eyes of a newt
Uh-huh.
and use it to cast Hex on the one in front of me.
Oh,
The one right next
Petrified
to
Eye
you.
of Newt.
Yep.
So that's what you need it for. Okay.
Oh fuck, that's what we need. Fuck me. I found something. Now I found something to find.
Alright, so now the guy has Hex on him. What does Hex do for our wonderful viewers?
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. To the target
Oh, 1d6!
to the target, to the target whenever you hit
Oh
it with an attack.
no! Oh!
Are you going to be pulling out your wonderful sword of green flame?
I will.
Also, choose one ability when you cast a spell and get disadvantage on ability checks.
That is true, yes.
If the target drops to 0 hit points, you can move the thing to another creature. Ah!
It's basically a better hunter's mark, okay?
Yep.
He's hexing his opponents.
What
what a
types of
piece of shit.
abilities are there? Like
Fucking the stats. The stats.
Oh, the stats. Okay. Constitution then. I don't fucking know.
Sweet constitution checks that we're able to do.
I don't fucking know what they do in combat.
Okay.
And now I green flame blade.
Green flame blade.
Craft the Queen Flame Swordsman.
Green flame sword.
I was
my
waiting for the green flame sword. It's meant to come back out.
18.
Ah!
Oh, damn.
Green flame strike.
Alright. Hey, it.
Wow, Mr. Green Flame Swordsman, how you get so strong?
11 to this guy, and then it chains to him for 6.
Oh.
So. Yeah, okay. That poor bastard. Well. His his eyes widen for a second, and he sees that he kind of feels this kind of odd and sickening kind of presence on himself, and then he sees you pull out your sword lit with green flame. He goes, "Oh, you're that."
Oh man, you're legendary. The Green Flames.
And he slammed the sword down, and he hastily puts his sword up, but he's not going to be able to do anything about that. And it slides down, and it slides down the entire sword, and ends up slashing into him. He goes, "Oh, fuck. God damn it!" As he falls over and just kind of just sits there. You knocked him completely on their ass.
You mo gui guai fi jit sao, fucker.
The fuck?
What? Alright, how much damage do this person take?
They take 6.
Okay. And as that's happening, the 6th damage of the green flame
Flames!
slides off of him and slams into his companion. He goes, "Ah!"
Thick as the green
Kind of-
flame, so it's
Kind
good
of wide
forever.
on it. By the way, I would not be surprised if by the end of this entire thing, is your character is just going to be known as the Green Flame Swordsman.
Green flame.
The Green
So
Flame
always
Swordsman.
Green flame swordsman.
My legend will spread across the realm.
So this one's done as well.
They're both done.
Oh no, that it has the curse on it because I'm assuming you've moved it.
I can move it with a bonus action, but I haven't moved.
Oh, okay. So these two are still up.
Only
that
the
one's
back
down.
one is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll remove it for now and then just. I was assuming. So he's on the ground and he's just gonna watch. And he's like, "Oh god," muttering, he's like, "We had no choice." Like, we had no chance.
No shit.
It's your turn, Pitch.
It is my turn. Let's see. What do I do?
You did one more, by the way, Nick. You did one more damage than the amount of health he still had.
Nice.
I command the turret to move once again.
What the- Right onto Nick.
Yes, it'll move right on to Nick. It'll slightly
dealt-
It'll slightly shove Nick out of the way.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, it's gonna shove Nick
What
out of the way.
direction?
Nick, what happens when the
It'll-
thing tries to
it'll
shove
shove-
you out of the
it'll-
way?
I let it go under my feet.
So you're gonna stand on top of it?
Yes.
Just stand on top of it.
Look menacing.
Assert dominance.
Grr.
Here, let me help you there.
Couldn't you have just clicked the turret and moved it a layer down?
Much better.
Pitch says something. Gosh, that might not be a good idea.
End me!
The person right next to you is just eyeing you with absolutely fear. It's like, oh.
You two might want to defend yourselves. I hide
Oh.
behind the rock.
His eyes. So like, oh. Bloody! Is it gonna
Pitch.
set off?
Pitch whistles. The like indicating light on the thing starts blinking. Beep 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 beep.
As that ends, a long beep. The companion, the person right next to you, Guts, has only some time to scramble a little bit, and his friend just turns around and eyes wide in fear when he sees the turret that you're standing on has a light that's just like bright red flickering.
The fireball.
Now each creature within 10 feet of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 12. And if they and they take 3d6 force damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I take half as much.
Slash roll 3d6, and this is force damage.
Okay. Well,
Oh no, my temporary hit points. Whatever will I do?
so. Alright. While that was happening, the guy who's in fear. Oh, actually, let's double check that distance. Is it roughly the same?
It's 10 feet. Yeah, it's within the circle.
Okay.
Bro, this
So-
poor dude that's already out of the fight is also there.
I know.
I did give them warning.
So this guy panic. He's waiting for a second. Ends up lunging forward, grabbing his friend who's on the floor, and with an uncanny amount of dexterity and strength, he was able to pull the person up and basically hastily stumble himself, both of them out of there. He rolled a natural 20, by the way, so I'm gonna let them just dodge that. It looks fucking cool though.
So they're running away from the explosion, while Guts is going to be sent flying. Like literally sent flying.
So this guy's over here now, and he's like over here, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ! Holding onto his ear as it's ringing. That was close. It's like, oh my god! It's like, oh, stay there. I'm going to continue the fight. He kind of looks over the pillar towards you, Pitch, and is like, don't do crazy things to the ones down, please.
I warned you. What about Guts? He still has to take the 7 damage.
He's already taken
yeah.
it.
Yeah, he lost all of his temp HP.
Yep.
Oh no, my temporary
What a
hit
fucking
points.
shame.
Alright. Since that is then done, I think that's your turn.
Yep, that was my turn. I have to use my bonus action to command the turret.
Alright. This guy right here, eyeing you, Guts, who just stood in the goddamn explosion, and you, Pitch, who set off the explosion, decided that he doesn't want to deal with you two crazy fuckers.
What?
Turns around.
What the fuck are you going?
I was gonna head for the more than likely not as crazy, and hope to God that he can get out of your guys' way before you attack him. You don't go. You don't go. Alright. And this guy,
Oh, damn.
well, like as he's midway to charging you, Cassandra, he sees the explosion.
Yeah.
And he just kind of almost stumbles to stop in fear. And until he sees one of his companions, although not kind of have like suit on him, it looks no worse for wear as far as he could tell from the explosion. It's charging towards you, so he's going to continue charging towards you, and he's going to try to attack you.
Yeah, team, come on.
What's your AC?
Fuck. 14.
14? Okay. Takes his sword, and because he is so worried about his friends, he got close to actually hitting you. In fact, he kind of went over your armor, but he didn't actually penetrated it or it actually hit you. Now it's your turn.
What a disappointment. What a fucking disappointment. You had all the tools for success and you failed. Fucking loser. Just to show you how much I don't think you're a threat, I'm gonna shoot your friend.
No one's allowed to escape.
Alright, roll. That's it.
Let's fucking go. Hey!
Alright. So, you turn around with a contemplative. You just look of contempt on your face. You turn around from the guy that's attacking you, and you just send another bolt of Eldritch energy hurtling towards his friend, and it just slams before the man can put his shield up fully. It goes through and hits him in the chest, and he skids a little bit, and then but gets back. Was able to keep his footing and starts. You just see like his armor just has this nice black spot on him.
Nice.
Alright. Guts, it's your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Which
The guy
one?
that's fleeing from you? Yeah. Roll them damage. Or the attack roll actually first.
What was that about the damage?
Now the damage.
Oh ho ho.
I think he's
Jesus
down.
Christ.
No one escapes the edge.
Flame.
As you mutter this.
Is this also Green Flames?
This isn't Green Flame.
Green Flame!
This isn't Green Flame.
Green Flame is not
Not
happening
Green
right now.
Flame.
Green Flame!
No, it's
The
not.
Queen Flame Swordsman.
Green Flame! It's this beam of crackling energy. It can be green.
So, your Eldritch energy flies
Green!
and slams into the guy as he stumbles back and keeps his footing from the first Eldritch Blast. And the next one hits him in the back, and he just falls flat on his face.
Damn, what
And the last thing you hear from him is, fuck. So he's down.
I'm beginning to think this wasn't a fair fight.
So there is.
Very experienced adventurers. What do you think? I will now use one of my spell slots in order to
Alright.
summon another turret.
Oh no!
The Force Ballista is now summoned.
Oh no.
Moment. Need to rename it.
Alright.
I just have this sort of headcanon of it's the same turret like mind AI controlling it, just that it just has different bodies it appears in. So now it's back and it's ready to do more damage.
Damage. Alright.
The turret
There's-
runs this way. The turret prepares to fire upon him.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. It is ranged spell attack and uses my stuff for it.
Yep.
Roll d20 plus 4. 10.
Miss. The guy who's attacking Cassandra
Oh,
first
nice
saw
and-
that the turret is back, eyes it slightly, because it's a slightly different one, and then widens. Those eyes widen, and he stumbles back as a bullet slams into the pillar. into these rocks over here. With a thunderous boom.
I end my turn.
Yep. Alright. So he's kind of like cursing a little bit because that was a close call. And tries to take another swing at you, Cassandra. So hoping that since you were turned to deal with his other friend, that he was able to get an attack in, but it turns out to be moot because he was shell shocked from the almost being hit by whatever the fuck that made that large noise from that turret, and he misses and just hits completely air.
Man,
Cassandra, it's your turn.
Man, if you can't hit a standing target right next, boy, you're gonna have issues.
Hey, do you say this to him?
Yeah, sure.
He's just kind of fucking crazy adventurer. You can see the fact that he just didn't know what to say.
Adventurer,
See that.
mercenary, whatever. Better than you.
It's like, and gritted his teeth. Alright. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
You know what? We'll do something different that I don't ever get to do because I'm never next to a person.
Okay.
I'm gonna shank him with a dagger.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just gonna
Roll.
shank him?
It's gonna just shank
Well,
him.
not really shank him, but slice
Use the
him up
dagger.
a little bit to make him think about his existence.
It hits.
Amazing, 2 damage.
Woo! You don't even bother to attack him with your magic anymore because you just don't think he's really much of a threat. So you take his sword, your dagger out of everything, parry his sword. You're able to get slash out his arm before he realizes what's going to happen. Realizes what you're doing, and he ended up hitting his arm a little bit. He goes, "God damn it! Not even taking me seriously."
No, because magic kind of feels unfair at this point.
He grits his teeth. He's not a happy camper right now. You got to see his companions fall over and what have you. Now, Guts, it's your turn.
Nick.
Well, now. Well, first off, I move my hex to it as a bonus action.
Well, if it's your bonus action, then that means you end your turn.
What?
No.
The
No.
bonus action has to come last, doesn't it?
No.
No.
Doesn't?
You're just allowed to do everything in a turn. It doesn't matter. Nick, you can walk over the grates.
I can. I will.
No matter how shittily you drew them. Also, remember you can dash. And then you can intimidate him. Call him a bitch.
I dash to there.
Woo! Intimidation roll if you want to do it.
Hang on. If you want to stop being a little bitch, live on the edge.
Or, just become a warlock.
Or that too.
Oh, that too.
The quickest path to power.
Until your patron screws you over somehow.
That's
Are you
fine.
screwing it over?
I signed up for this. It's okay.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Fuck this dude. This dude's
Poor
going to fucking win.
bastard.
Oh, it's great.
Terrified him.
This dude's gonna straight up win.
His rage at you, Cassandra, pales compared to his shit-pantingly terrified look on his face as a hulking guy in heavy armor bull rushes right next to his face and starts screaming at him about how much of he's a little bitch. And or as far as you could tell, and he's like gibbering, and he's gonna try to take a step back as soon as he can. Pitch, it's your turn.
I'm gonna walk over here. And my turret's gonna walk right here.
This poor bastard.
7. Why does it keep on missing?
Because he did that. Well,
it's the rule of badass. He's the last guy.
This guy, he tripped. As he's trying to back up, he trips, and as he trips, the bullet just shoots over him.
actually,
He's the last guy, so he has the most luck. Big problem for him though is luck is not enough to beat three guys.
hey Nick,
Three experienced
high?
adventurers.
What?
low or high?
Hi.
Actually, let's redo that. Okay. So the bullet it is kind of right from Nick or from Guts coming towards him. He kind of stumbles back, and a bullet's another large bang in front of him happens, and it flies by him and his companion and hits one of the spikes and chipping it away a little bit. And and he almost his like pure fear turns into utter rage because he just wants to make sure one of you gets injured. He's going to fucking do it. So he gets it. And he's going to stumble forward and try to slash at you, Cassandra.
Come on!
Nope.
God!
Nope.
He's disappointed.
Fucking hit me!
Hit me!
He's rolling poorly. Actually, I'll do it one more time for advantage sake because he's really focused. Still, it doesn't hit you.
Hit me!
Have you considered a job? And
As he shakily takes a sword and slashes at you in a desperate attempt, and it's just air again.
have you considered not being part of the guard?
Cassandra, it's your turn.
Cause it's looking like it's a shitty opportunity for. Fucking hell, this dude. We're just gonna go. We're gonna. We're going to disrespect him even more. We'll go ahead and put the dagger away and use a sickle.
Do they have a fucking sickle?
I have a sickle. It's great. It's worse than the dagger, which is already shit. But hey,
You have something worse than a dagger?
Bruh.
I mean,
Does
he could have the fucking bare hand, which is the worst weapon unless you're a monk.
This is true. Bro, actually, yeah, you know what? The bare hand. Fucking put the dagger
Just
away and
bitch slap
fucking
him.
punch him.
No,
gonna
just bitch
punch him.
slap him. Bitch slap him.
What's the. So, like, what do I add for the attack bonus if I punch him?
Punch him.
What
Just-
do I
I
add?
think you do it at disadvantage.
Why would I do it at disadvantage?
Because you're unarmed? I don't know.
No, just don't add an advantage.
I know, oh, yeah, that figures. So, what do I roll for that?
Just a roll. Should be 1d20.
It's strength, right?
Yeah.
Fucking alright.
So what's your strength modifier?
Nothing, so let's go. Fucking loser.
Holy shit, man.
Just
Yeah.
bitch slap him.
I only roll 15s now, and I'm okay with it.
Now I think you do. What damage does the sickle do?
Oh,
Sickle does a D4, motherfucker.
Okay, punching is also a D4, I believe.
What?
Or unarmed
Let me
is also a
see.
D4.
Let's see.
I think.
Fuck the sickle. Fuck the sickle. It's cool. A nice little flavor weapon. Nah, it's straight up garbage.
I think it's a D4, or it's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
Pull it to 0.
I mean, like, I can punch stuff for acid damage for a D4.
I gotta look up at the weapon table. So I want to double check this because you're.
bare hand punching a dude. Fuck it. I don't even need a dagger at this point. You suck so much at your wannabe job. And you're also just a dude.
Just tell him he needs to train more.
I'm about to tell him to find a different career choice. You know, yeah, well, you know, well, flavor as his advantage was standing still. What a fucking chump.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Alright. Roll a d2.
Or D2. Fuck. That's nice.
Usually it would be just like straight up just 1 damage, but I thought you would like to roll something.
Okay.
So it is just
Got
one
one
damage for
damage.
unarmed?
Unless you are,
Who's your monk?
unless you're a monk.
Okay.
Monks do a lot with their punches. They have learned the ways of weaponizing their
The
fists.
entire body.
And
So is it just
fists
1
of fury.
damage? So is it just 1 damage plus strength?
No, that's just 1 damage.
Ah.
Doesn't matter either way. My strength is 0.
So you put your dagger away.
You
and
could slap him.
You just pull it. You pull your fist back, and you just slam it into his face. Just kind of stumbles back, or like his head rears back a little bit. It comes up, and his lips is bloody.
He just goes like, ow.
All right, Guts. It's your turn.
I pass.
You're impassively just eyeing him.
The turret's time to shine is
Do you
now.
even know what it is to live life on the edge?
Finally, roll damage.
It starts to charge up. I'm looking for the damage. Let's see. It
This
is
dude's finally gonna
2d8 force damage.
This dude's
Yeah.
finally.
Dude's fucked, basically.
This dude's going. Hopefully, come on.
Oh no, actually he's not. Cool.
Good. He gets. Yes. Come on, Jay. I believe in you.
I mean, for all the shit that you guys are giving him, he's been having a long, more than I expected.
This man has potential because he's taking so much damage.
He so
He just needs to learn to hit.
kind of wipes his face a little bit to get the blood off, and glares at Cassandra, and then he hears, and he has a split second to realize what's going to happen, and then, and it hits him square in the chest, and he slides back over here, and it kind of grasps his chest and gasps for a second as he stumbles back up. I'm not done!
I throw a rock at him.
Throw a rock at him?
Yep.
Okay.
And what's this? Is this a dex throw technically?
Yes.
Okay. 11.
You don't hit. You take a rock from the ground and you hurtle it towards him. And he's just like hyper focused right now. And he just lets it.
He just matrixes it.
He doesn't even matrix it. He does like a slight matrix thing. He just like slides or sidesteps it to the point and he just sees it hurtling past him. And it's like, one of you is going to bleed.
Please me. Please me.
And so he rushes forward to hit you again, Cassandra, because he's really focused on you.
Come on, I believe.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Give him advantage. I'm fucking standing still. Come on, team.
You want him to hit you.
I do.
Alright, that's... Okay.
Give him triple advantage.
Nice.
Believe in the me that believes in you that can defeat me. Or at least hurt me.
Here you go, triple advantage then.
What the fuck? No. Holy shit. Triple advantage.
Gets a triple crit, one shots you.
Yeah. I'll do I'll give him advantage.
Let's go.
You should roll it in for. You should roll it in game for us so we can see the epicness.
Come on, team. Come on, man. Neither of those are a 14.
Huh. I mean, if you add them together, it's a 13.
Yes. That's the point.
If you add them together, he also sucks.
So he misses again.
He
So
swings with all
he
his might.
swings and misses. He grasps, snarls in anger, and he is going to do something unique. 14.
There was a 14. He did it! He fucking did it!
He takes his shield instead, and even just fucking says "fuck it" mentally, and just slams it into you.
He did it. He fucking did it. He fucking did it.
Just be warned, there are spikes behind you.
He's not gonna bash me in that.
Nah. Roll 1d6.
You talking to me?
6, not 60.
Me?
So you take 3 damage.
Nice. Cool. He gets hellish rebuked.
Cool. How much damage?
He makes a dex saving throw and he takes 2d10 fire damage. Or, well, he takes 3d10 because I'm casting it at level 2 because I have to. Dexterity saving throw.
He
DC
fails
12.
that.
Cast the spell.
He got a 2 for a saving throw.
Yeah, no, he definitely failed that one. I was like, wait, I didn't even give you the D.
Yeah, no, I was like, well, I thought it was a one.
And boom!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Non-lethally.
Non-lethally!
That's only like 10 above his max HP, but whatever. It's fine.
I know.
It's
Boom.
already taken
It would
a shot from a thing.
So, do note that it's actually almost his max HP.
Nice.
His max, all of their HP was 18.
He goes flying.
All right. He kind of grins as he realizes that he actually injured you, and you got some like blood. He's like,
And then he realizes the Eldritch Lightning forming around him.
and then he saw that there's a shadowy glow around you for a second, and then massively expands and just.
Shit. Shit.
His eyes widen for a second, and he ends up flying, skidding to a halt just past his friend on the ground, and he's just smoking, completely gone. He barely has any health, by the way, when you did this. Got committed. He finally hit you.
Oh yeah, he ultra committed. He decided to go for the shield bash too. What a team! Hell yeah, I appreciate this dude.
Yeah. And he's completely out cold, flat on his back.
Now watch as he becomes the final boss.
Yeah, watch him become like the worst person ever for you, and he's gonna remember you as the fucking bastards. Congratulations!
We got all
Yeah,
4 experience.
Du- 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 du-
4
du.
dudes, 4 experience. What a time!
Nice.
Yeah, we probably got like 20 experience from that.
But wait a minute, we didn't kill them.
It's our experience.
We
We just had to
non-lethally
defeat them.
hit them. It's close enough.
We non-lethally killed them.
You got more of them recruits.
As it turns out, someone else steps out.
Oh shit! Someone else.
I almost wanted to pull a fucking No Warrior just so you guys get to see it.
No.
You know what? Fuck it.
Warrior.
Fuck it. I'm gonna show you a No Warrior.
Nice.
From where you guys came from is a very short man with a gray beard and a really large red pointed hat. And he stumbles. He's like casually walking forward, and eyeing him. And you can, since you guys weren't paying too much, you were paying so much attention on the arena. You can hear people, like kind of like talking and cheering on, and going, "Yeah, woo!" towards you guys, and then a couple of them. Richard! Andrew! You guys did awesome! And as that's happening, the gnome comes forward. It's like, thank you for the showing.
Yeah.
Sticks out his tiny hand towards the closest person, which is Pitch.
I take hand.
He shakes up and down a little bit. Thank you. You, hopefully, the lesson they learned is a very, very wonderful lesson of that sometimes you run into horrible odds.
One of the dudes over here just says, "You got that right."
Yeah, no, he's like, they're fucking crazy.
They're also awesome.
Okay, hold up.
Mainly crazy.
Only one guy's crazy. He stood on top of the For the exploding turnip.
And he's part of your group.
On my fucking team.
Yep.
He's on
And
my
you've known him for a
team.
while too, which is even.
I've known him for a long time.
So you're
I've known
like
them for
that.
about a week.
Well, you've known him for a week. He's known Cassandra and Guts knew each other for I don't know how long yet.
They haven't told you yet.
No, it's an easy deduction. Hold on, let me figure this. Let me map this.
Figure it out.
Where the fuck did it go? Hold up. There we go. Found it. A maximum of 5 years.
Alright. So, for at least a couple years, as you guys knew each other, so you guys decide at some point where you want that to be.
5 or actually 6 years.
You want to do 6 years?
Well, I joined at 14, characters 20. So I joined a mercenary company at 14, characters 20. So 6 years max if you happen to be there when I.
Alright. Yeah, we'll talk about that, you two, in a little bit. Along with the name of your freaking mercenary group.
Mercenary team. Mercenaries!
The Mercs. Alright.
Yeah, we're not even just adventurers. We're also just we're also
The Murlocs.
No.
The Murklocks.
No.
Come on.
No. No,
The
just no.
Murklocks.
Mercaladan. Alright.
The
They came from behind. Alright. So, the gnome shakes your hand and goes over to Cassandra, pulls out his hand to get a shake. So, do you shake his hand?
What?
Do you shake?
Yeah, fuck it.
Shake. Yeah, alright. So, she takes you take his hand and you shake, and he goes over to Guts, pulls out his again, tries to get you to shake it. Do you allow that to happen?
Sure.
Happily shakes your hand as well and goes, marvelous performance.
The turret picks up one of its legs.
He kind of looks at it, tilts his head, and goes, and just shrugs his shoulders and shakes it. And he's like, so, since you guys decided to take your time to do this, you caught a band of rather new recruits that they really need to stick up their training. I'd say you're well earned 25 gold for this entire ordeal. Does that sound agreeable between the three of you?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Let's go.
That's very kind of you.
Wasn't expecting to get paid for this. I was just like, hey, it'll be neat, but hell yeah.
Kind of laughs. He's like, don't worry. You got there. And he points over towards the people, all the people on the ground who are either unconscious or watching. Hey, check for the week.
This poor dude.
And we just hear, "Aw, man."
Yeah, you kind of hear groans from this person right here.
Wait, what? We took their paycheck?
Yeah.
Oh!
So this guy just groans in like just despair. This one just the two over here are you can just hear groans of pain from them, and the other person over behind the pillar is just cursing, kind of quietly. They have some training with their weapons to a degree, but as you can see, they're not that, well, good. So, the problem was they were getting a little too big for the britches, and we had to make sure that they understood what they're getting themselves into. Although they may not be adventurers, there is no chance that they're going to not have an issue with, say, orcs, bandits, who knows what. That is the job of the guardsmen. And it kind of like looks up at the arena or the crowd in the stands and goes, You three can go if you would like. And kind of nods. I was like, I gotta make sure these guys get dealt with. And stop by the gatehouse or the keep. They make sure you'll be given the money. After he pulls out a bundle of parchment and what looks like a small little pen, and just writes down something, pulls it out from the parchment pile, and hands it to you, Guts. Your payment for a service well done.
All right.
As you were doing that, this person kind of gets up and goes, Wait! You three! Look. Takes a deep breath, straightens up, and then promptly bows to you. Thank you for the well-learned experience. And kind of looks at you with a sheepish look. It's like, I've been trying to get them to get more serious with their training, you see, and clearly, aside from my friend over there, he indicates to this person near this grate, the others are less than enthused about their job at the moment. They kind of gotten a little comfortable. I didn't realize I was, too. So, I thank you with the bottom of my heart. Hopefully, if you guys come by through the through Candlekeep again, we would be far more trained and more prepared. And perhaps another rematch?
It's this guy saying that, right?
Yep.
The turret makes small little jumps.
He's kind of eyeing it a little bit. But doesn't know what to do with it, so he's...
Hey, man. Sure.
Guts.
Okay.
If you really
Guts as he comes up.
If you really want to fight us again, then you'll live life on the edge. The only way you can improve is to live life on the edge. Challenge me. Make me live on the edge. I will relish the day.
Or, just become a warlock. Real cheap, real easy.
Shut up, Cassandra.
You only just swear your life in service to another fucking...
He kind of laughs nervously as he watches
entity
the two of you argue. It's like, oh, whew. All right, Captain. And the gnome goes, yes, Private. Let me help you with the lousy louts. That sounds great. All right, you guys can get going. See ya. And waves you guys off, and you can hear the people cheering still in the arena.
Bye.
I think that should be the end of it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Can we go back to the town screen real quick?
Yeah.
He wants to add to the mermaid.
You
I
know,
want
let's
to
mix it.
add the mermaid to the intermission screen.
So you don't really need to go to the town screen. You need to go to the intermission.
No, I want to copy paste the mermaid into the intermission.
You can't actually.
Uh,
You cannot copy paste. Trust me, I've tried before.
Oh, you're right. Only the DM has that power.
Not sure you can even copy paste the doodles.
I think I could. Not sure.
give me a second and I'll be
Time's
back.
up.
Hold on. I'm trying to find a clear spot on your doodle place.
And maybe next time you'll be able to get the map completed.
Maybe.
I'll move all the out of. Yeah, we're clear.
There we go. And just delete that. All right.
So how much EXP did we get?
Not a lot.
Yeah, we probably got like only 100 or something.
Oh,
I'm moving you, by the way, so that's why it's going weird.
Hey, look, we're back underground.
oh, what a time!
Now you're over to the spider place. Welcome to my enemy list.
Is that
Did you
Ah,
delete
look.
the background?
Hello, Traggett Helper Rock. Hello, Rat. Hello, Spider.
I just don't bother putting it on the. Here's the other enemy line, by the way, so you know.
Ooh, getting a look at intricacies.
Yeah. Yes, I do have a shaman. I haven't used it because I need to figure out spellcrafting for NPCs real quick. But I was like, okay, it's going to be more prevalent as time goes on because of.
Spoil everything for us.
Well, the spoil for that is surprise, surprise. You guys are fucking just murdering everything. So I'm starting to pull a true enemy target system set up and just pull things from.
okay? To be fair, that time you had us fight novice dudes training to become guardsmen. They had no chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were only like probably CR 0.5. I think.
CR -5.
but yeah. So that
The
was a
only
thing.
reason anyone took any damage in that fight because they did it. They really wanted it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, hit me, do it. All right. I want this so much. You know.
I'm
You have
surprised
no
they
idea.
both got out of the exploding turret range.
I did like the fact that both times the turret just didn't hit
Welcome, Dex.
until he was like right the fucking towards there. All right.
Anyway, I go for I'm sure. Bye.